Go. Not me. Hi. Hi. Can you hear me? Hi. My camera's fucked up. Hi. Who was here? Oh. Oh. How dare they? Can you hear this? Oh, God. That's probably better. Can you hear this one? I had some technical difficulties. I had this other stream going on the schedule. It didn't work out at all. And the upshot of doing a stream at 2 o'clock in the morning, I'm kind of tired. I was gonna play some clips. This woman in the background, she's not a clip. She's stop it. God, she's one of my favorites, but she's she's not going to get played right now. Is anybody out there? Hello, got one person on the old channel, and then one person on their channel. Maybe not. Maybe they're on their channel. I can't really tell. I I was going to play an old video, and I might as well do that now. I don't have any interactivity. I'm going to play a video, but then it's 2 in the morning. I'm kind of tired. I kind of put on a long playing video and just go to sleep, and then you can enjoy this old clip like they used to do back in the day. Where is this fucking thing? And the reason why I'm playing this, I saw. Oh, who's this? Selma. I don't know a Selma. I was scrolling through YouTube and I found that there was a clip from Dari D from 3 months ago, and she was going on about. Well, she wasn't, but she was playing. She was playing the Richard Groper video from January of 2021, and he wasn't playing the good bits, and he wasn't playing the parts that I remembered so well, which I thought was odd. Why would he not have? Why would she not have played them all? I mean, if you're gonna, well, I don't know. I guess probably because they were gonna make a fucking thing. So I'm gonna put up chat overlay. Okay, and I'm gonna drop a link, even though you don't have to go up. It's not necessary. If you want, whatever. It's late. I'm sleepy. I've been getting stoned nonstop for hours, so I'm not great on conversation right now. I didn't foresee that. Oddly enough, I probably should have been divining that, seeing how wrecked I would fucking get. So if you haven't seen this before,
but she is welcome. The link is pinned on the chat. So
I'm not interested in communicating with the abusive psycho in Texas. Well, that's interesting because on the screen share that you were commenting on, that is a communication that she had from this abusive psycho in Dallas before she left. You'll see the date on the email. It says October 28th. That was an email sent to me, and I have stripped out the identifying information, so it should be all right to share. Yeah, she's not. Well, she was fucking interested on October 28th, right? And then I don't know when she stopped becoming interested. Personally, I think she's still talking to him behind the scenes, but I can't confirm that. And I don't know what the fuck, because she doesn't seem like she's interested in communicating a lot unless she's fully in control and capable of running and leaving the room whenever something happens that she doesn't like. Now, there could be a lot of reasons for that, but as I said, I have have reached a wall in my query, and I can't really get any further until those two talk to each other in front of me. We could do that now. Well, wait, where's Rubini? Oh, wait, that's right. She doesn't want. Okay, so she doesn't want to communicate. Well, just bring her on, and then Rubini can run and hide, and then she can run away, and then Rubini can come on, and maybe he'll talk in front of me for once. You remember last time? What the fuck? Can you believe what these two people are doing? I've been here the whole time. I'm ready to go. I'm more ready than I was last time. Believe me, I'm ready. So are we clear that I'm not the one dragging ass here?
You're here. You're ready to go. You're raring to go. I'm just like Spook Cat asks here. Did you and Meow Maid have a falling out?
I would describe our entire relationship as a falling out, but I don't know what that means. Like falling out, like yeah, like I can't say. Well, it's hard to say. I mean, she did just hang up on me, but she does that a lot, so it's hard to say. And then typically, if a person hangs up on me, I'm fucking done with them forever. However, in recent months, I've been dealing with these two prima donnas who fucking hang up all the time. So it's like fucking dating Liza Minnelli and Judy Garland at the same time.
Gotcha.
Which actually isn't too bad.
Because you seemed positive the last time we spoke about her, and the tone has changed a little bit, not a lot, but just a little bit. So
I am positive. I mean, I'm not saying I'm not saying I don't want to talk to that abusive psycho on the Kitsap Peninsula. I'm not doing that. I'm saying, come on in. You are the one communicating behind the scenes. No, lady. I am the scene. All right. So when I talk to him, period, that's what's up. Like, I'm not the one who said I wasn't going to talk to him. I'm not the one who said, I promise I won't talk to him. I didn't say any of that shit. So there's no behind the scenes. Like, what the fuck is this? You were the. Can she come on? Can she defend herself? Or is she just going to sit there and make these little pot shots that don't even make sense?
You're welcome to.
No, Spook Cat, what's happening here is that we're having a falling in where she's going to get in line. That's what's up. There she is. Oh, nope. Oh. Now, should I play this for everyone? Here, let me mute my mic. Let me listen to it first. This is exciting, isn't it?
It's very exciting. I'm titillated with anticipation.
This is drama in real time.
Oh my God.
Okay, she is enraged. She is enraged. Oops. I actually didn't know that would happen. Oh yeah. Now if I play her Voxer for you, she's gonna go into full on thermonuclear meltdown. We don't want that.
Let's hear it. That's what we're here for.
No. I have to live with this woman. Well, I don't have to, but we are in the same geographical area. If I piss her off enough, she will cut me, and I'll probably deserve it. So I would prefer that she just come on.
I think maybe if you play that, you can coax her onto the stream by playing the Voxer. Yeah, you could coax her, gently lure. That would be a bit. That doesn't sound right. We could.
Hang on. Let me send a message. Hey, not Spook Cat. This is a different cat. Hey, I'm being encouraged to gently coax you to come onto the stream that you've been linked to, for several minutes. So why don't you not be spooky and come on and hang out with everybody? How about that? Like last night when you invited me. Hang on, let me check. Richard, is this stream going to be recorded and then available for future viewings?
Of course, all my streams are.
Okay. Oh, that's nice of you, Richard. Now, hang on. Let me finish with the X-Cat. Okay, so X-Cat, or that's a terrible name. Cat, I'll just call you that, since I guess that's okay with you. You'll be able to listen to this later, so you don't need to worry about me remembering things to tell you. But like I said, you have been invited. You haven't been summoned. This is my version of coaxing. What do you think? Is it working? All right, that's as good as I can do.
Can we hear her Voxer?
Oh, I don't want to do that unless let's put it this way. It was.
I'm giving you permission to Voxer.
I would want to, but I legit don't want to piss her off.
Well, it sounds like she's already in that state. So, I don't think.
Well, I don't care if she is. I mean, she can go fucking piss against the wall for all I care. However, I don't wish to piss her off. I'm not looking to escalate. The fact that it has become escalated, like that's just my day-to-day life these days. I didn't intend for that to happen. That's key. I mean, I don't care if she is pissed, but I don't want to make it any worse.
I'm not sure what this means, David. They both live in the same area, so
excuse me. Yeah, I see that. Okay, well, they're both okay. So they're both in the YouTube channel, and they're both afraid to come on and talk. Well, yeah, I guess I am pretty intimidating. You can tell by my avatar.
who is that in
Which
your
one?
avatar?
Oh, that is Charlene McGee from the film adaptation of Firestarter.
Ah,
Yeah,
very apt.
yeah, no doubt. Okay, so here we have what's her nuts in chat communicating, and she's saying in a place where he can read, I'm not the one interested in communicating. Like, whatever. This is the most fucking childish 9-year-old, 12-year-old bullshit I've ever seen in my life. Hey, wait, Rubini spelled it right. I'm impressed. Okay, so Rubini gets it up. Wait, no, that wasn't Rubini. That was Derry D. I'm confused. I'm not good at this.
Is she? What is she upset about? Can you give me that context?
At this moment, I cannot, because the Voxer I got from her is at least 3 minutes old. She might be upset about something entirely different that I know nothing about at this exact moment. And right now, I don't know what the fuck she's doing. She's saying, what is she saying? No, it's scrolled off, so I don't know what she's doing.
Is she upset that you're on here talking about it?
I don't think so.
Was she upset? Okay.
No. Well, we got to speak in present tense or past tense, because I don't currently have access to this woman. I'm not attached to her in the mind anymore. She has disconnected her thoughts from where the fuck I can sense. I have no idea what the fuck she's up to. She doesn't answer my questions. She doesn't behave in a rational way. I'm sure it makes sense to her because she knows what the fuck, but I don't actually know. And then when I've tried to figure things out, I don't get answers from either of them. That makes sense. And when I tell them, hey, this doesn't make sense, they just blow me off. I guess they thought they could get away with that.
Well, I hope she does come up here and she has the floor. She will be free to say whatever she wants. I would not level her or censor her.
What if you move me backstage and then I just hung out and then they could talk without me, interrupting? They're both terribly afraid of being interrupted.
I can do that. I can. Well, yeah, he can be backstage.
If that will coax them. I'll coax them.
Here, let's try.
Okay.
See, I'm putting him backstage. All right, so now he's backstage. He's here, but he's backstage. And I am no part of this for the record. Part of what? What is happening? I don't know what's happening. I'm just going with it. I just found out being there is possibly alive, and now all of this, I'm in aggressive negotiations for my stream to be simulcasted on the network with Mr. Rubini. We will find out about that later this week, depending on my health status. If I'm able, why am I still on? If I'm able to live, you're both cats. Are you a scaredy cat too? You don't really seem to be. Come on in. Yeah, he's backstage. He's backstage. So Mr. Rubini and Space Meow Maid are free to come up onto the panel and explore their feelings, what happened. Only like two of the bell gabbers, or damn it, I missed it. It went up. Exactly. I'm feeling out. I'm feeling good. I don't know if I have COVID or not. I don't even care because I'm too strong. I just power through the COVID like it's nothing. Oh, here it is, the conspiracy radio. So we'll see if there's anything going on. It'll be a simulcast, and I might be a guest at some point down the line on his program. So we're waiting for them. I know, very high drama. I'm not sure what's going on. I'm bringing you back on panel because they don't seem to be
I need the
showing up.
link again. Yeah, I'm going to spam her with links. I've got 8 or 9 different ways to send her a message. She's going to get blown up.
I'll post it in the chat.
Or somebody else can talk to me. You know, here I am in a vulnerable state. If another rival network owner wants to show up and do a hostile takeover, I guess no one's here to defend me.
What do you need defense against, I guess, that's my question.
Well, that is an excellent question myself. Personally, I don't think I need defense. I think I'm handling things fine. But in the past, it's been told to me that I wasn't allowed certain influences because of reasons. And then I guess that's fallen by the wayside without me being appraised of that situation. See, I'd like to find out myself, but it's hard for me to get up-to-the-date intelligence from these sources because they're all fucking running and hiding and not answering questions. It's amazing.
It is. I'm eating, but if you really want me up, okay, yeah, you can. Anyone's free to join. This is like an open panel. I've got my red lightsaber because I am Darth Groiper because I defeated. I have intimidated the light side of the Force in this whole YouTube drama on Belgab. Well, it's not even Belgab. He's not a Belgabber, but he has wished death upon me. So I'm here, and the Force is strong with me.
Who has wished death upon you?
The fat guy, the tub guy.
Which one?
He had an infatuation with Heather Wade.
Jedi Miller.
My lightsabers, it shrunk. Oh boy.
I don't know that guy. I know him.
Yeah, I don't really know much about him either, but he seems to think that I've been trolling him for years. Didn't even know he existed till like last year. So I don't know.
Okay, so I don't know if I buy that statement, Richard.
What? That I've been trolling him for years?
No, that you never heard of him until this year because you've been around for a while, and I have not penetrated your OPSEC at all because I figured whatever you're doing has nothing to do with me. And then when I became more aware of you, I kind of circled around, and now I've fully landed. I'm the fly on top of the ground meat that's been left out. I'm sniffing around. I like what you're doing.
The Jack Star has landed. Yes, I would say not this calendar year, but maybe for I've known of this person for probably. I've been aware of their existence for maybe 2 years.
Okay, yeah, I could buy that because I think I first heard of him like 4 years ago, but it could be easily 2. And then I say with you, I didn't pay much attention to him either. And now I'm not really paying any more attention, but I'm keenly aware that he seems to be supposedly accused of stalking Heather Wade, and he shares my mother's maiden name, which is fascinating. Just a cute little bit of Jack Star trivia for you.
Really?
Yeah, isn't that weird?
That is weird. Are you
and
guys
we're all
related?
Jedis here. Isn't that funny? I don't think they're related. No.
Oh,
it's a common name. I mean, fuck Miller. Yeah. Ooh, my grandfather broke bread or whatever. Not a big deal.
Oh, I don't know. It's just some guy basically off the internet that happened to go to the same forum that I did, and somehow in his mind I've been trolling him for years, I guess, according to him, because I don't pay attention to him. So maybe I guess in his mind, that's me trolling him, I guess.
Maybe he's got a secret identity and you have been trolling that identity and you don't know that you've been trolling him.
Maybe that's a possibility. I just think that I think in his mind, he thinks he's more entertaining than he actually is. And he wishes that he was more involved. So the way to try to get himself involved is to claim that he's being trolled by everyone, which is not true.
Trolled. And isn't announcing that a person is being trolled, isn't that just a testament to one's weakness?
It is. I mean, if you have, I think it's that, but it also assigns a certain importance to someone if you have all of these trolls following you around, then you are important in a way, I suppose.
Now, speaking of that, David Rubini has sent me a message and asked me to email the StreamYard link to him. I just texted it to him. He texted me back. He tells me to email to him the same fucking link that I just texted to him.
Oh, yeah.
Whatever. So, Richard, if you could email Mr. Rubini that link, perhaps he'll be coaxed And then I'm not getting any response from Ms. Maid. And is she still in the chat? Fuck it, I'm playing it anywhere. I've given her enough time to fucking be a little person, so I'm just gonna play this. Are you ready? Ready?
Sure, go ahead.
Did you seriously just give my location away on the YouTube channel? Really? You just told people I'm in the Kitsap Peninsula. Why did you do that? Why? Hey, not Spook Cat. This is a different cat.
Oh, that's my other thing. So she just announced herself in that same message. So I don't think she understands how this whole thing works, but I don't think it's much of a fucking dox to say that she's on the Kitsap Peninsula, because it's actually part of my brand. I'm not on the peninsula. I'm separated from her by at least 12 miles of open sea. And thank God for that, because if it didn't involve having to wait in line for a ferry, I would drive over there right now and talk to somebody about something. But the moat between us is part of our relationship, actually. So yeah.
Is it a sea or is it a sound?
It's both, as a matter of fact.
Oh, that's lovely.
The sound is part of the sea. The sea extends quite far.
Of course. It's like an extra large bay, but we're not going to get into the discussion.
Yeah.
I'm very aware of that area, so I'm not sure why she's very upset about that. It's a very large area.
I'll tell you why. Because she, in her past, I believe this, she has been kidnapped, beaten, assaulted, and raped in her past. Not recently, maybe, I don't know, but definitely in the past. Or she's an astoundingly good actor and was given a very odd sheep tip script. But she's got past trauma that she hasn't dealt with. She's probably mad at me talking about this, but I don't give a fuck. She has not dealt with this trauma appropriately, and such announcements of any kind that she can't control, like on the internet, like fuck, people will be listening to this 20 years from now going, oh yeah, she didn't like that feeling, and I don't do that on purpose, but her triggers are her own. And it's clear that me saying that she's on the Kitsap is triggering her. But I mean, I don't know why it doesn't trigger her for her to say that I'm so fucking irritated that I'm glad there's 12 miles of open sea between us. I don't know why that doesn't trigger her. It seems like that would get my fucking attention. If my lover said, "Brr, brr, 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 brr," I'd be like, hey, why is my lover feeling that way? I should check. Well, no, she sees it differently, partially because of her past trauma, and also partially because she was raised by wolves.
She was raised by wolves? Really?
Well, she is a Native American. Yeah, I mean, that's the wolves are actually.
She looks very white. I've seen, now I don't want to be too graphic, but I have seen
white.
Her body has been very white. Yes, sir. Yes,
okay,
sir.
I'm not white, and neither is she. You put her in the sun long enough, she turns red like a fire engine, which is hot.
Oh my God! So she's an engine. You said fire engine? Make sure if she is Native American that she stays away from the fire water, I suppose.
Because she doesn't do well with it. She really doesn't. No.
Oh God.
Oh yeah, but I can testify. She's definitely Native American. I don't have any problem with that. I'm not racist in that sense. I know she does kind of look white, but she really doesn't. People who think that she looks white just don't know what Native Americans look like. I mean, I can tell right away.
Does she have the round face or something, or the?
I'll just say or something, because I don't want to insult her while characterizing her. And the truth is that she's gorgeous. So round.
I don't mean round face as in like overweight. I'm just saying like a more rounder.
Well, I'm just going to say flat out, she's an astoundingly beautiful woman, and I'm not going to say anything that might be taken out of context or interpreted by a woman who desperately needs psychotherapy as some kind of negative context, because I don't mean to be negative about this woman. She's being plenty negative about herself by the way she's behaving. I don't wish to add to that. Okay. She's gorgeous. And as I stated, anybody who knows anything about what the Native American race or species or whatever you call it, anybody who knows anything about ethnicities would look at her and just go, oh yeah, definitely. Because she just is. It's there.
So she is of the Native American species, and let's reiterate that she is a very gorgeous woman, even though she's in great need of psychological help, and we are terrified of her. Never would we say anything. I might be a little bit, because I don't need. Never mind. Go ahead.
Sorry, I was distracted. Oh, Jenny Miller here. I was looking at the chat. I appear to only be answering questions from Spook Cat. I don't see anybody else answering. No,
what tribe?
I don't see. Yeah, I just answered that. Potawatomi.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I spelled it Potawatomi, which I didn't mean to do. Oops, I don't think I did that right. Potawatomi. I didn't mean to do that, but I am laughing.
I see.
Well, I like that
So
word.
I don't even know. Is that potato? Is that some kind of like? Is that a Northwest tribe or?
It's a mid. Well, I can't really speak with authority. She could say better than me, but it's a legit tribe. She's registered. She's really that way. Like I don't need to do a DNA test. I mean, she tastes different. She's a fucking Native American. Anybody who says she's not is an idiot.
Never mind. You said she tastes. So you like lick her flesh, like I can definitely tell that you're not of Caucasian descent because of how you're flavored. Maybe salted a little different.
Well, okay. I actually there's a number of races or species or phenotypes that I have not had intimate relations with, and before her, I had never been with a Native American lady, just because that's how it worked out. And I wondered beforehand if it would be any different. Yeah, it's definitely different. And knowing what I know now, I would have sought it out earlier, but I thought that was kind of racist. Anyway, yeah, she tastes different from every. I mean, every girl tastes different, obviously, but this is like a different. This is like definitely like a different flavonoid compound mix. It's definitely different.
Now she says she's attempting to join.
Yeah,
so all she has to do is click the link. It should take you right. If you have,
maybe if she had a nicer computer.
If you have Google Chrome, that could be the issue.
Or if you don't install that, I don't use that.
I'm sorry.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I'm starting to lose it.
Oh
God.
I wish she would please just join so we could have this conversation about her tribal heritage. If there's a blood feud between her tribe and the Apache
question,
I need to know.
Yeah, I need to know if they have enemies, because I might be dialing up something I'm not aware of. I might want to ally with that tribe first. I might be the peace bringer, but I don't know yet.
Yeah, it really is. And being there, hold on, I better check. I wonder if the ghost of being there. Now, if that's her sister on her accounts.
God.
All right, so she's read the pictures, but read the texts.
I think it's taking her longer to join StreamYard than it did for her to buy plane tickets twice. I'm not sure. I wasn't there for that.
You're on the air.
I am.
How are you guys doing?
Oh,
good.
Okay.
How are you?
Excellent. Yeah, so Jack texted me, invited me on, so I'm here.
You were in the channel.
Sorry. I know that's how, I joined the channel because you texted me. Come join.
No, you were in the channel before I texted you.
Okay, now it's a party.
Oh God,
we got all of us now.
Sure.
I'll mute now. You. Now wait a minute. Where did she go?
She saw Rubini and ran away because that's her brand. Cowardice. Rubini, why do you have a white screen for your camera? Is that just like
because I have like a Band-Aid over my camera?
Right on. Okay, that's cool. You want to switch to an avatar because it looks kind of distracting.
I'll take my Band-Aid off. I don't think my camera works. Maybe it will work. Here, look. Let's see.
All right. Well, I'm not saying you have to show your
back. It does. Look. Here we go, guys. It does work. Yeah. It hasn't worked in a while.
Well, I don't want to see that though. I want to see an avatar.
You want to see an avatar?
God.
Let me have a cigarette,
dude. Oh Jesus. Oh God. What a pig. Look, just pick an avatar. I'll send you one.
Okay, so I got a question. Trafficked. This girl calls me up and says, "I got 2 tickets to Paradise. I'm coming out to Dallas." Okay, love, money. We're gonna these tarot readings.
Whoa! This is not my
abundance.
She's not even here. You're wasting your time.
I don't care. I'm allowed to say anything I want.
Okay, Richard, you don't care that you're wasting your time. Well,
I'm being accused of trafficking somebody. Somebody flies on their own dime out to Dallas and says, "Guess what? I'm coming to Dallas tomorrow." Awesome. Let's do it.
Objection.
Hold on. And then I'm just like, trafficking? Those are strong words. So you're the one planting these seeds, I think, of dude, that's like some serious shit, bro and chick. So you guys better watch what the fuck you say. I don't give a fuck where she is. Well, anyways, I think your guys are shamefully disgusting weirdos, man. So good luck.
Thank you for your commentary. I'll take that under consideration. Wow. See, that went well.
Well, I'm glad at least he had a chance to defend himself. I do
You
mean
didn't
that.
talk about the email, though. I wanted to analyze the email. Is that still being shared? Yeah, put that up, please.
All right.
Hey, Jamie,
I hope she can come back now. If that was her issue, if she did not want to speak to Mr. Rubini, or because Mr. Rubini was there, he's gone now, so she's welcome to come back up.
This woman's got more issues than Kleenex has tissues.
That's a lot of issues.
More issues than stone.
God damn. I have that song stuck in my head now. 2 tickets to pair head that. Yeah.
Right? Eddie Money. God, fuck. Whatever. So anyway, Rubini's saying blah blah blah. You guys are saying trafficking. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck she is saying. She put out a video that I watched, and then I watched the first one, and I didn't know I was coming. And then whatever her opinion is, see, I don't actually know yet because I haven't heard her whole story. And then I've heard 7 different versions of his story, which I've honestly begun to tune out and become desensitized to, which is why he tells it fucking 7 times in a row. So I don't actually know what's up. I just know that both of them don't make any fucking sense. And I'm willing for them to make sense in public. That's what people do.
Oh wait, she's with us now.
Oh my God!
Welcome to the channel. How are you?
Hi, sweetie. I can see you. I don't have a camera, but I could arrange
muted,
for that. Sorry. Oh, she's muted. Is that because she's angry, or she's just on? I don't see her.
I'll bring that back in a second. You're muted. I can't hear you.
Look at that beautiful Native American face. How could anyone not notice? Like that is not a white woman. Believe me.
Space meow. You're muted.
Can you? Oh, she muted herself. Fuck.
There you go.
Oh, hey. Hello. Her lips aren't moving.
I can't hear you if you're talking. Oh, she's gone again.
I think the crows warned her off. Yeah, Raven says yes.
She looks like she has red hair. Is that a mistake of the eye? Maybe it's the COVID in my face. I don't know.
It's definitely red. I wouldn't say that. Well, I don't know if a lot of people consider Auburn to be red, but I do. Oh, there she is. Hi, honey. Honey, can you unmute your mic and then tell us about if we've had a falling out or not? Oh, hand over mouth. There's the tell right there. Oh, nope, gnawing on the thumb. God, I love being smart.
Can you hear us?
I don't think she can hear us. Or she's pretending she can't. Now she's muted herself. What the fuck? Oh, my Lord. Well, at least it's not Rubini. Fuck.
I don't want to, brush everyone with a bad, all the Native Americans. But yes, it's not exactly shining a good light on Native Americans in their use of technology.
No, this is not a Native American thing. This is a dumb bitch thing. I've seen this kind of behavior from all kinds of women. This is not a Native American.
Baby. So it's a woman thing. Yeah, women. Sometimes
that's what women do. No.
Yeah, they just driving cars. I mean, it's a real crapshoot. Live or die.
And I apologize for using the B word, but when it's called for, it just comes out, and I don't feel like holding that back is a good idea. I don't want to apologize for that kind of thing. But personally, at this point,
apologize for nothing.
Well, I apologize to her in advance for having to let her know that if she ever listens to this video again, she's going to recognize what everyone else that's watching it is recognizing, which is that being unable to connect to stream and running away from people and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. That's way serious charges, more than may or may not be trafficking. Like if a person's story can't be interrupted, or else they'll lose track of the narrative, that's a sign that it's not fucking true. The truth can be interrupted and it's still true. If somebody's little tale they're trying to weave is blown apart by an idle comment at minute 12.24, then that's a good sign that the story is not true. And I don't particularly care to hear stories that aren't true, because that's not what I'm signed up for here, right?
Absolutely.
So anyway, here's David Rubini in chat. Here's Space Meow Made in chat. And here's them not willing to talk to each other in front of me. What the fuck? Come on.
I'm not sure. I mean, we had clear picture.
Wow.
And I'm not sure if that was a technical issue or...
I'm sure it is not a technical issue because both these people have had no problems using all manner of technology to talk to other people, including each other. And then with me, mysteriously with Jack Star, they got to use other methods and they've got to accuse Jack of doing things that he's not doing. Like, who does that? And they've got to not talk to him and they've got to like measure their tones and they've got to watch their words and all this shit. I don't have to do that. So why don't they come on? I guess they could force me into a situation where I had to do that, but typically it's called being serious. And then this shit about how I'm not supposed to announce your location, like anybody who gives a rat's ass about this fucking story has figured out who these people are. I mean, because I'm the most doxxed person on the planet. And then she's been, having me between her thighs for like 3.5 years. People who want to know, they know which peninsula she's on. Holy fuck.
Someone's asking me if I could ask Rubini if he will call George Senda as a rep to pay back loans he never paid them back at Hebrew Loans. Oh my, he didn't pay back to Hebrews?
Here we go. Space Meow Made is claiming that it's a bullshit. I wasn't able to hear anything or see the chat while on your stream. Okay, see, I know that's bullshit because Raven informed me that the crows were talking to her before she was allowed to open her mouth and actually admit that she can talk on stream. Now, I know it sounds weird that I've got ravens and crows talking to me, but amazing things started to happen in my life when I started having relations with a Native American woman. I'm not going to lie. That should happen.
I agree. So do you want to discuss this email while you have a chance?
I think it speaks for itself. I mean, they can come on and talk about it if they want, but it's already on Belgium. We're not talking about anything that isn't already out there. And I guess it could be argued that I shouldn't have put that up and for public consumption, but I would argue back that I shouldn't have ever seen that fucking email. And then the fact that it exists at all, should have, well, let's also say this. I didn't see that email until yesterday. It had been sent and was in my email inbox on October 28th. I never saw that shit until yesterday. I was looking for something else. And I'm like, holy God, really? Really? Because there's a lot of email in my inbox. The guy was sending me a lot. And then at various points, his number was blocked and unblocked. And then she was blocking and unblocking. And then email was still getting through because reasons. And then eventually I just like tuned out of email entirely. So that explains why I didn't see that particular email until yesterday. That's why it's being posted at all. The reason why it's being posted in public is because I think I'm funny. I don't know if What's Her Nuts is complaining about that email being posted because I mentioned it to her today and she had ample time to complain about that before and she did. And then now she's complaining about me announcing which peninsula she's on, which, for a woman who could teleport, I'm not so concerned about it. Like, holy fuck.
Yeah, I was going to ask about the smoke signals and the tomahawk chop. Hey,
it's all real. It is all real. It is all real.
Oh my God, does she dance around in a headdress?
I haven't seen that, but I'm sure she does. Like, why wouldn't she? Fuck, I would if I could.
I would too, but I would be accused of a cultural appropriation.
Maybe. Well, I'm here to confirm from my perspective, she is fully authorized to have whatever culture she chooses. Like she's on it. Like that's one thing I'm not. Well, I'm currently reevaluating this woman, but so far I have not seen her doing anything culturally inappropriate. She is 100% stock. So I admire that. And then I'm not buying this thing where she can't figure out how StreamYard works. Bullshit. Because for one thing, Raven told me, but I already knew because when I saw her face and shit, I mean, I know what she looks like when she's lying. It's one of the advantages of being between somebody's thighs for 4 years. You learn a few things.
Hold on. We're getting some, Dari D is kind enough to offer some advice to Space Meow Made.
Right. Now I know that StreamYard is a little hard to navigate, but I remember my first time. I figured it out. It took me a minute, but I figured it out. And I know that this woman has the technological capacity, and I know that she's intelligent enough to figure it out. I mean, she can play dumb well, but she's not truly dumb. she might be experiencing some kind of mental block from the implants that have been given to her by the MK Ultra program, which she firmly believes that she was affiliated with, and I do too. Holy fuck. But that's not really the concern at the moment. I mean, these things are being dismantled. She actually asked to be removed from that shit. And I'm like, well, yeah, no kidding. How do you think you found me? But she's got, I don't know what the fuck she's going through. She's got whatever she did with What's His Nuts. And then she's got this history of believing that I was lying to her when I wasn't, because I don't know how the fuck she got the idea that I was deceiving her. But no. I'm just a guy who loves a girl who isn't very good at communicating things. It's a common story. So, but for a while, she was convinced that I was something that she needed to be suspicious of, like demon involvement. One time she came out with the war drums. She was half naked and she was beating on this war drum, like, except drums.
Oh my God,
like,
that's very sexual.
Yeah, and I was, oh my God, it was incredibly hot, except at the moment, at that time, she was pissed. No. She suddenly flipped out on something. I accidentally triggered her on something, and she had the impression that she needed to be sure, which made sense because, like, okay, yeah, I got shields. I'm anointed. I can handle that kind of thing. But I have spent a fair amount of time in my life before her hanging around with demons, and here I am, having sex with her and talking about, oh yeah, I can hear the crows too. And you're like, that all sounds good, especially to her. But she realized, I think, in that moment that she had not checked. Hey, wait a second. Is this guy really possessed by a demon? I don't think. It's kind of like I saw a flash of understanding in her eyes, and she immediately jumped up, and she didn't take any clothes off or put any on. She was actually, yes, she did put some clothes on because she was a little less clothed before that, and then she suddenly got into war dress and got her fucking drum, which is a badass drum, and she started beating the fuck out of that thing like I'd never seen a drum beaten before. Like Lars Ulrich got another those women, and it was made from like a deer skin or something, and the deers are on my animal totem. Which everybody got an animal totem. I don't know if you know. I got the heart. And so she's beating the fuck out of this dead deer skin. And, I wouldn't usually describe a drum like that, but believe me, it was exactly like that. And there was this feeling of power that was going through it because she was like literally summoning the spirits of her ancestors and saying in her mind, I didn't hear this part, but I was imagining that it was something like, hey, come and check out my boyfriend who might be covered in demons, and he's been talking a lot of shit about having shields. So put on the full spread or whatever. I don't think she was thinking that at all. I don't think her species, her race, her clan, I don't think they actually think in terms of English words because they're not English. So, but she summoned where the fuck it was, and I'm saying like this descriptive because she stood there beating a drum at least 3.5 minutes right in front of me, like right in my face. Kind of like that Nicholas whatever guy, remember, with the Native American protest that was what was his name? Anyway, it was like that, except way more pissed. And she was beating the air such that it was kind of shimmery, like desert in the heat, which sounds implausible when I describe it. But I assure you, that's exactly what happened. And I just held on to the ground for dear life and just stood there and smiled at her because I knew that I wasn't covered by demons. I was incredibly flattered because did I mention she was half naked beating a drum for me? Because she thought I might be, hit by demons. I mean, that's cool. I mean, if a person does that for you, it means they care. And yeah, she did care. And she might have been a little bit crazed or insane at the time. But hey, half naked Indian woman who's crazy in love with you, that's even better. And she wasn't even drunk at the time. So anyway, that happened, months ago. So you would have thought that was enough for a person to know that they're not, possessed by demons. It certainly was for me because it was kind of like standing in front of the speakers at a rock concert. I could feel waves of energy going through my body. And I was thinking to myself, oh, wow, I'm really glad that there's no fucking demons here. Because if there were, she knows where the knives are. She would be happy to slit my throat and claim it was suicide. She'd get away with it too. She's got tribal government and everything. But I withstood that challenge. And I will continue to withstand challenges because I actually do have shields against demons. I mean, fuck, why not? If there are demons, there better be shields. And apparently on some planes of reality, there never were any demons. What a great place to summer that might be. Where's Rubini? Where is this woman? Are they getting this?
They aren't coming.
If this is not coaxing, I don't know what coaxing is.
She came up multiple times, but then she kept saying that her technology was not working. She couldn't hear, and we couldn't hear her speaking.
Who's Linda Smith? Sorry to interrupt.
Linda Smith. She's been around. I'm not really sure who that is, but she has commented.
She has not interrupted. She has added. Come on up if you can. Jack Star, Richard, and I all sometimes have chats too. Misspelled too, but I'm willing to accept that from a woman named Linda. Especially 5 letters. Linda Smith, 5 letters, 5 letters. What do you know? Come in sometime. Okay, lady, you didn't give me an address, so apparently not everybody. I guess only people who are welcome to know what the fuck you're talking about. So why don't you come on up or be more descriptive or send me an email at koozie@unicorntoday.com. Always willing to hear from new friends. All right, thanks. David Rubini's empath. Michael Koozie. Who's that guy? Who's that demon? This guy's insane. This David Rubini character. What the fuck? This is not how it's done. What's with all these periods too? The little dots. Does he think that's what fucking magic is? Oh, hey, Rubini, what the fuck are you doing here?
That's Space Mailmaid, and she's gone.
No, it says Great Rubini on my screen. Whoa, that's weird.
Really
weird.
I
see. I'm watching the live chat on YouTube in a different window. All right, now I'm caught
Come
up.
back again.
Come on up. Like, what are you scared?
Oh wait.
Hello, sweetie. Sweetheart, really?
Can you hear us?
Oh my God.
I can't hear her. Is she talking? It looks like
I cannot hear her, and she's gone again. Good Lord.
Can you hear us?
You know, one wonders how this woman was able to navigate an airport. Thanks, Jeff B. Appreciate that. Hey, there she is. Or was. What the fuck? Hi.
Can you hear us?
Let me check in with Raven. All right. It's being negotiated. And it's done. Okay. This is now Oh, there we are. Okay, yeah. See? Shit works. I don't know if this echoes or not. Don't be scared. It's all good. For me. I don't know. Somebody's afraid to be heard. Does she not have a microphone enabled? Is she using your computer? Well, she can fucking disable it and enable it. I don't know. Like, oh my God. And then where's Rubini? Amazingly, he can't be here. And then why do they even have a call at all? Like, honestly, what the fuck? You'd think that I would know. Oh, you would think that I would be the first one to know. But no, I don't know shit. Thanks. Okay, let's see if this works. So, Richard, what else is going on?
I don't know shit.
Not much. I'm just trying to figure out what's. I keep.
Let's see if this works.
People are asking me about the StreamYards and how it works. No, I haven't changed anything on the StreamYards or anything like that.
It's sitting right here. Yeah, it could be psychotronic attack. It could be that there are forces that are preventing it from connecting correctly. That could be. It could be that neither of them are as stupid as they appear, and they're both desperately trying to get in and chat, and they can't because they're being prevented by psychotronic weaponry. That is a possibility. Raven says, no, that's bullshit. But like, there's a possibility that Raven might be bullshit too. I mean, maybe I'm just making it up, right? But what we know for a fact is that these two yokels are not in here talking to us. Is that right?
That's true. I mean, she can make it on here, so I'm not sure. It may be her headset or something. I don't know.
I didn't see
if she has a phone, it would probably work a lot better that way.
She could use the phone. She could use her computer. She could use your other computer. She could use one of her kids' computers. She could. Raven just told me a joke that I can't translate into English, but it's very funny. All right. Raven says, shut up about Raven too, by the way. She hates it when I talk about the ancestors talking to me, because apparently that's a diplomatic faux pas. Not like I give a fuck, but other people do, and I do care about other people. I don't mean intentionally piss them off. But
are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
I'm here.
Yes, I can hear you.
Yay. Hey, sweetie.
Oh, sweetie now. Not bitch, not crazy and liar and all the other things you've accused me of. Sweetie. I see.
I'm listening to check.
Oh.
Go on. I need to establish a baseline. This shouldn't be hard.
Did I miss a question? I didn't hear anybody ask a question.
Okay. Well, actually, here's one question. I'll make it explicit, although it should be implicit. Have you been listening to the wild and wacky amounts of shit I've been talking for the last, what is a good hour? Some of this stuff is good. Like this is going on Jack Starrett's greatest hits album. Like I can't believe some of the amazing things I said in the last few minutes. What are we looking at here? And I wondered if you heard all of it or any of it, or if you were perhaps trapped in some sort of shamanistic cocoon.
Oh, darling, I'm completely your own best fan, your own biggest fan.
Okay, I'm hearing a lot of static and breakup. I know that the signal where she's at is not all that great because of, wind. Speak Native American. Anishinaabe.
I guess I should ask about the video that was put out. Is that what's your side of the story to that? Is that how you feel about what happened?
Yes. I have scrutinized and carefully analyzed the definitions of what human trafficking involves, and I know what was done to me. And yes, I was trafficked. Hello?
I'm here.
Hello,
I'm
here. I have a question, if I may.
Listening. Go ahead.
Would you include the experience you had? I don't remember exactly how old you were, but you were pretty young. I remember you told me that you were in a car where the handles of the interior door of the car were removed, and you escaped from that situation. Thank God. Would you consider that an instance of trafficking?
That was an attempted kidnapping that I escaped from.
Okay, well, is that trafficking? Let's say if it was. I mean,
that would be
seems like it to me.
difficult. That would be difficult to determine. But yes, I believe. I guess you're right. Case because what the man said to me before I beat the shit out of him and stole his stun gun and hit him with it and jumped out of his car was that he was going to force me to have sex with him.
Attention advertisers, don't look for this demographic. So, okay, so let's call that a trafficking episode and let's compartmentalize that. How many times in your life, you just said earlier before that, you said that you had been trafficked. How many times in your life would you say that you had either been trafficked or attempted to be trafficked, including this one?
At least 4.
4. Okay. Well, I'm going to call it 5. I think I might have deflected a few over this last year that you might have not noticed. So let's just call it 5. Okay. So, Richard, what we have here is a 5-time Survivors Award winner, and she's a little on edge. So whatever the fuck she's saying to the other guy, I don't know if all of it might apply to him, right? And he would know better than anyone, maybe, because it looks like he's been under a psychotronic assault for months. And then I don't know what fucking cocktail either of them are using, actually, but I don't think they have the same kind of discipline that a scientist might, for example. So I think that each of them are a little bit of an unreliable narrator for each other as well as themselves for now. And let me say this: don't set them on edge. Yes, of course, you have the floor.
I'm definitely not cyber stalking anyone or trying to assault them or force them to have any kind of unwanted physical engagements with me and holding jobs or positions. Okay, I'm sorry. I blocked him and I still see him popping up on the thing. I am going to be unable to discuss. I don't know if anybody else out there has been assaulted, but it's not easy to face the perpetrator, and it's not easy to talk about. So I think that I don't know if I'm going to be able to stay.
I'm sorry. I was just trying to. He's saying that you flew down on your own volition. Is that true?
Yes, on the pretense that he was going to give me a job. And he was going to repay me for my expenses.
Ms. Maid, I would suggest you not look at YouTube chat for a while. I'll handle it.
Yeah, I'm not looking at blocked. I blocked that person, but he just keeps making new YouTube channels. So, you know, to harass me, by the way, which is no surprise to anybody that's been.
Well, I hope he's not doing that with a needle.
In any kind of. Excuse me.
I don't think I need to excuse you, honey. I think you're fine. Did you see?
Oh, I missed what you said. Could you repeat what you said? I just didn't hear what you said.
I love you, honey. I love you. I will always love you. I've never been working against you. Yes, I'm here to rescue you. Can you just relax some? Okay. So yeah, that's
not what you said. I love you too. I love you too, but I know that's not what you represent. Not what you said.
Excuse. Well, when? Because I did say it. Hello, I'm listening. Hello.
Did you ask me a question?
Yes. How are you feeling? I'm listening. Hi, how are you feeling?
I'm upset.
Well, I'm sorry. Oh, hey, Spook Cat. Honey, have you met Spook Cat? You're both cats. Isn't that amazing?
Hi, Spook Cat. I have not met Spook.
Okay, I want to mute my microphone so I can vape, and then you two get to know each other. Hey, Richard, you're a great guy.
Thank you. I'm just trying to understand your side of the story because obviously Mr. Rabini says that that's not true. Give you a chance to tell your side of the story. I don't have a side. I'm just trying to give you a opportunity to say what you think happened. But you're saying that you flew down there because he offered you a job, and it sounds like what you were saying is that from your perspective, it turns out that that was not the case.
That's correct. He also had tied, some sexual expectations and some other things to that job, which is completely illegal. And that is where it enters into trafficking. So because he used my labor and never repaid me, and then he also tied it onto these expectations and assaulted me, that is when it becomes human trafficking. And I didn't really understand it either. Actually, Jack Star is the one that pointed it out to me, and upon further research and understanding the definitions of these crimes, yes, that is what this man is doing. He's also cyber stalking me, and he's cyberbullying me. He's not he's not a decent human being at all by any stretch of the imagination.
You said that he assaulted you. Could you, without too graphically explaining, could you say what you mean, though?
Yes. He pushed unwanted physical and sexual. Oh God. Yeah, I can't. I'm gonna.
Are you saying that he raped you?
I was overly stressed, jet lagged, and very, very tired. And I was extremely vulnerable to this person. And he forced unwanted physical and sexual.
Understood, because that's what I was understanding from the video that was out. I just wanted to be sure that that's what you actually meant.
Yeah, I don't make shit up.
It wasn't that I thought that you were making it up. It's just that I was wanting to be 100% sure that you actually meant what I thought you were implying. That was all.
To be very, very gracious, I do not believe that do not believe that David Rubini was of sound mind when he did these things, but I am also not going to apologize for such disgusting behavior.
Can I speak? May I be heard?
Go ahead.
Hello. Okay, so I just want to mention that this is a part of the story I haven't heard before. It hadn't gone this far quite. So I'm on the edge of my seat, and I'm glad I got her the opportunity to receive my counsel. Honey, if you need anything, I'm right here. Sounds like you're doing great. Wow. Are you doing okay? Can I get you a cup of water? I'm not there, but maybe I know you got cups.
Yeah, just keep thanking God that the sea is between us, and tell people where I'm at, because that really helps protect my privacy and my safety, doesn't it?
Well, it does, in fact, because obviously your privacy has been compromised. And then presently, you're actually a lot more private than you think you are. And then you're definitely under protection, protected by angels.
Now,
and ground crew. Ground crew
compromised my privacy?
That's a good question. Apparently it was compromised before I ever met you. I'm not sure how far back this goes.
I see you compromising it.
Right now?
In this very live stream you have, yes.
Oh my God.
And it's
well, not the first time, right?
I'd like to see a show of hands. Who likes to have people dox them and on YouTube? Serious. You guys like that out there in the YouTube world? Because I sure as fuck don't.
I don't know how do I raise my hand? Well, yeah, I know. And whoever did that to you, ought to be taken to task. At present, I don't know if I'm on that list, and if I ever was, I certainly wasn't first lady. So just to dial it down a notch, right? How'd we go from the R word to the D word so quickly? Wow.
Do you have any more questions?
That was my only question, was that was a sincere accusation. That was pretty much it. Just giving you a chance to voice that.
And yeah, and I was in shock when I came back. I didn't even want to believe it myself, because it's easy to stay in denial of things like this. It's easy to just not do it. And I can't tell you how many of these kinds of crimes just go unreported because people don't like to talk about it. I don't want to talk about, this is the last thing that I freaking want to talk about.
Well, can we take 5 minutes to discuss something else? I'm cool with that. I didn't know I was going to spend my afternoon doing this, and here I am. You guys, you want to take a 5-minute break? That's fine with me.
You pushed this so.
I did.
Yeah, you did. You are a pushy motherfucker. You know it.
I
Wow.
am.
You are pushy as fuck,
I am.
dude. Seriously.
Wow.
Yes.
So from the R word to the D word to the P word, and now Jackstar on trial. How did this happen, Richard?
As if.
I'm listening.
He's got to go talk to his handlers.
Who, Richard? Really? Holy shit.
Yeah. I think so.
My handlers.
Yeah, Richard, are you double dealing? Are you doing that? That'd be cool.
I'm not sure who would be
Tell
my
me on the
handlers.
DL. Rubini, definitely. Yeah. Oh yeah. Shit. If I were Rubini, I wouldn't let you get very far away.
Mr.
I'd want you on a leash.
Rubini is my handler. Oh my god.
That would be awesome. Fuck.
He did offer me a simulcast position. I'm not going to lie about that. But that's it. No money.
Yeah, I mean, you can't say that you don't. You can't say that you don't know him. Shit, you're on his website.
I'm not on his website yet, but he did offer me an opportunity to simulcast my stream.
Yeah.
I said, sure, why not? But
yeah.
that's it. I mean, I'm not working for the man or anything like that. He's not paying me any money.
Right. He made that clear.
Well, I'm just saying, like, I don't have any interest in being having a business relationship. It's just if he wants to simulcast my stream, I don't have a problem with that. So if that's what you mean.
Well, me, I don't know.
No, not you, but she was saying my handlers. I don't really have an agenda with this. I was just giving her a chance to say what she wanted to.
Ms. Maid, do you know what time it is?
Sorcerer's Hour. I have a question for Richard.
No, you're early. Okay, so hang on. Would you like me to let you know when it is Sorcerer's Hour? Because this is the decoy time.
3 minutes.
Claude. All right. Well. Did you want to wait for Sorcerer's Hour? You said earlier that you were having a tough time, and I wondered if you feel better. Like, did anybody have a question?
But I think I have a question. I have a question for Richard, if that's okay.
Oh, okay. Well, let me take a moment and pray to the gods above that this works out okay for everybody. All right.
Yeah, go ahead.
Cool. Yeah, I just did. I'm good.
Whose phone is it?
Whose phone is it? It's God's phone. Do you mind?
It's not my phone. Are you talking about the noise?
It's Jack's. Richard, I have a question for you. So
sure.
There's a song by College and Electric Youth called A Real Hero, and you put up like a video and it was really amazing, and then it was just gone. Do you still have a copy of that?
It should still be up. Someone made that for me, actually.
It's really good.
It's still there. I didn't delete it.
I looked for it. Like, I thought it was weird because I commented on it, but then my comment ended up on a different video, and then I couldn't.
Oh, sorry.
Do you know what
I'll
it's
look
called?
for it.
You know
Just a second.
Okay.
I'll look it up right now.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, it was like a montage. Mm-hmm.
And she's off. Okay. Well, she'll be back soon. She probably had to hop dimensions. They're actually looking to get her. Like, you don't even know. There's forces like we're trying to get her right now.
Here's the link if you're still there.
Well, hopefully she'll.
She's gone, but I just put the link.
It's the Jin. It's the Jin. Hi. Who's that?
Oh, hi. It's me. Hey guys. Hey.
I almost recognize you. What's your birthday?
When is my birthday?
Yes, please.
Oh, well, sure. How does that you'll recognize me by my birthday? My birthday is March the 6th.
Oh, okay, yeah, perfect. I don't know if we've met, but yeah, you're cleared. Hi.
Cool. Good. All right, so I popped in. Is she back?
No.
Oh, no,
Can
that's
I make a
Cat.
request really quick?
Negative Ghost Rider. She probably won't be back.
Richard, can I
Spooky.
make
Go
a
ahead.
request really quick, please?
Go ahead.
Could we please get rid of the comments showing her full name? Just
Yeah.
Oh, did somebody do that?
Please.
Who the fuck did that? Who did that?
What do you think?
That's not nice.
No.
Who do I think? I try not to think at this point. Okay, I'm following orders.
Yes, it's the Jew,
But that's
Doctor.
terrible.
Oh my
She should-
God. It's me, the Jew.
Oh my God, what the fuck, dude? Oh God.
Richard.
Aren't we all
Yeah.
a little Jew though?
Well,
I'm here.
I'm a lot, whole lot of Jew. All right, so I'm really lost, but I'm getting the gist of what just the gist, which doesn't mean much. But
Is
this
this
is
the
pretty.
comment you were talking about?
Hold on, I can't see. I'm looking at chat.
It says it's
No,
the
yeah,
Jew.
I don't care. I'm the Jew.
Okay.
It's the Jew. It's the half Jew. Half Jew. That's all I heard. Okay.
Oh,
This is a hairy topic, guys. And if it's valid, then this is not the forum to be addressing it, right? I mean, I'm not suggesting it's not valid. I'm just saying that it is the perfect form. I mean, it certainly can be.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Somebody's going to want to listen. I'm listening. I have all this paperwork to do, and still I am, putting my paperwork down and I'm listening to Richard's show. But
can we use kerosene?
If everybody's, can I use kerosene
for the paperwork?
I can't.
No, she's not.
Completely...
set the paperwork on fire.
Yeah, I can't because then I would be out of business. So yeah. So just back to what I was saying. This is a very caustic topic, and if it's serious, then this should be. I mean, I think everybody knows this, but shouldn't it be?
Well, which one? Which topic? Which topic?
Well, I came in when the young woman was speaking. As a matter of fact, I thought she was a minor, just based on her.
Well, we can not. We can.
She's not a minor.
We can forget she was ever here, and we can talk about me instead, and then we can shift away from more caustic things, right?
So let me just do a safety check. Is I don't know who she is. I've never seen her before. I'm getting a sense that it's either entertainment based or there's something to this. Can somebody ease my mind and sort of let me know one way or the other?
She said, yeah, she made these. She implied that something like this happened. So
she's a survivor of abuse for real. And she could probably use a better therapy than talking about her problems in public. But she does come from a culture of people with a spoken word tradition. And then I didn't know she was going to spill out with her story. But it does sound as though that is a legitimate retelling of her experience. And then she ran off. So could it be all right?
So let me just throw this. All right. So I'm just going to go with it might be crisis, and that's good enough for me. And if indeed there is crisis, she needs to, I don't even recall her name, something Meow, I don't remember, but I'm going to encourage her to contact, authorities and contact mental health services. And I don't know, somebody said she's not American, so I wouldn't be able to give referrals.
Oh no, she's
if she's elsewhere. She's in the US. Okay. All right.
Jesus.
I'm Dana a little bit. I can make referrals for psychotherapy, and I can't provide psychotherapy on the YouTubes, but I can sort of.
Now, is that by law or is that because that is impractical?
It's by law.
Richard, she's backstage.
Oh. She is?
Well,
I don't see her.
I don't know if you should do it now either, but presumably, if it was legally allowable, she would be more than happy to talk privately about whatever it is she's talking about with somebody who's qualified. Just saying, I can't speak.
Well, I mean, I could talk as a friend, as a person who is willing to lend a helping hand, but not.
You sound pretty friendly. I haven't looked up your birthday yet. Can we take a pause for that?
Oh, sure, March 6th. March the 6th.
Yeah, right. I'm gonna go with the secret language of birthday.
When's your birthday?
May 5th, 1973.
Get out! You're Cinco de Mayo.
Yeah.
Wow.
Did you give a year? I've forgotten your year. I'll just assume you're 29.
No, I'm 21. Just 21. Yeah, that's what I am. There you go.
You're 21.
Yeah.
Okay.
And all my kids are 22 and above. So isn't that weird how that happened? I don't know. Kate.
And you were born before 9/11. That's cool. You don't have all those.
Yeah.
In you.
Yeah, no, I'm older. I'm an older person, not 1,000 years older, but
you were born on the day of the beauty lovers.
get out of town, Buster Brown.
You're devoted. You're attentive. Cool. Week of the learner. You're actually born the same week as my father.
Really?
Yeah.
Basically, I was just trying to give her a chance to confirm that what she was saying on a video was true or not, and give her a chance to say yay or nay, I guess. I mean, that was pretty much it, because it was an implication, and a serious one at that. So I was mainly curious if this was real or not. I mean, it sounded real, but I wanted to give her the opportunity to.
I hope that you don't think that I'm coming down on you, Richard.
No.
I'm more curious about the guest and the dynamic and what's going on. And if there's something serious, I just kind of want to pop in and say, hey, there's a way to there's a much healthier way to go about receiving help for what may have happened. And if it's not serious, then I'd also want to caution to be really mindful about not making accusations that are so heavy and controversial that we're all kind of feeling, kind of, I don't know, helpless.
Well,
just sitting here listening to it.
Then, because I don't wish to speak about her when she's not here. That seems like an obvious safe move. And then I could say for certain I got something serious going on. There's no equivocation over here from my point of view. I have something serious going on that is related to whatever her issue is. And I'm not going to speak to whether or not it's serious or entertainment based. I mean, if she's making it up, that would be serious in itself. But let's just focus on me. How am I, as a man who typically doesn't need a whole lot of help, and actually I don't really need help right now either, but still I am dating and in love with a person who is possibly, I don't know what the clinical term is, but let's just say Looney Tunes. I'm experiencing stresses from
the BFM. You what?
Where should one such as I go to get any kind of assistance or acknowledgement or fellowship with people who are familiar with what it's like to date somebody who's an actual cartoon character?
An actual literal you're dating a cartoon character, and so she's not three-dimensional.
Jessica Rabbit. She's a lot like Jessica Rabbit.
Okay,
I'm not even complaining.
All right.
Yeah. And then with this additional layer that's happened recently, this has all come on the last year or so. I've known her 3.5 years. The last year or so has really been probably longer than she's ever known anybody in her life. I don't know. That
well, I mean, talking to a support group might be a really sort of terrific first step, to other people who are going through.
where do I find one besides any random group of people on the internet?
You contact, any kind of mental health service. You look in wherever, I don't know where you're located, but you just start Googling, maybe support group for, I don't even know. I mean, I can't make it,
what if I didn't want to Google? I'll say that I'm in the Salish Sea, not swimming, but I'm in that area. And then let's imagine that I'm desperately terrified of revealing my location. I'm not, but let's just imagine that I am. And I didn't want to use Google. Where would I go for mental health services? Just hypothetically.
Well, nowadays, depending on which state you live in, you don't have to tell me.
Do you know your geography? Oh yeah, the day of the beauty lovers, not the day of the geography lovers.
Exactly. I can't.
Oh, you're cute.
Like people in California.
Seattle.
Okay. Oh, Seattle. All right. So people, I don't know what the law and ethics are in terms of who could treat somebody in Seattle via telehealth, meaning over Zoom or over a telephone call because of COVID.
What if a person wanted personal attention and didn't want to go and do digital? Because personally, I'm not down with the digital.
Well, I mean, you can ask, and some people are providing that. I'm not. I'm doing just.
How would one find one though? Like, where are you located geographically, if I may ask?
Los Angeles.
Somewhere beautiful. Okay, so down in LA. Are you in?
Hey, am I joined in here now?
Here's the man himself.
Hey, yeah. So let me I mean, this is
I'm on mute.
This is really serious allegations here.
Right.
I'd like to find out has she gone to law authorities, and if she hasn't, it's very suspicious. Very suspicious. If I was trying to be an objective person, I would be looking at her as crazy lady Looney Tunes, as her boyfriend just pointed out. She is completely Looney Tunes. I'm not trying to be mean or You know, and she's going to say I'm cyber stalking her now. She'll find some like Law 18B17. He said I'm Looney Tunes. But anyways, like we had mutual sexual relations. She knows it. I don't know. Like she talks to Azrae, the demon possessed crazy guy. Jack was saying previously that she was involved with demons. I've never like heard of such people in real demon land, but I never have physically harmed any human being. I have like love bombs, love letters. Me and Jack were on a 3-way phone call with her. She's sending me nudes. I never requested nudes from this woman. I have numerous nudes over a 3-month period. She kept sending me nudes. She's like what they call, I know it's crazy, like narcissist, and I'm like the empath, but I'm like the dark empath maybe because I'm not perfect. But I'm telling you, if you believe in that stuff, that's what's going on. She like
that's
love bombs.
reportable.
Look, if you guys go look at, hold on, wait a second. If you go to Belgap, hold on. If you go to Belgap from November 6th to the 13th, that's
I'm
the
not
week.
Going to do that. I don't even
Hold on, but wait a second. Just hypothetically, that's the timeline, and you can see in real time, whole time, sexy commander, love Dave, blah 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 blah. I mean, whatever. And then when she lands in Seattle, she receives like 10 messages from me saying, "You bitch, I hate you." I mean, I'm just being honest. Like you're talking to that crazy guy that's like shitting on me all the time, blah 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 blah. Just that Belgap bullshit stuff. But I was pissed, and then I went on Belgap and I put Space Meow Mate is now off the CRN team for her treason from the commander. She flipped her wig and like said I doxed her. I said Space Me. This is how her ego fragile is. When I say just called out her her name, her Belgap name, in her mind, it's like, oh my God, I just got embarrassed in front of Pate and in front of like Sarah Dildo and in front of Jack and in front of everybody. He just doxed me. And then she like went on an assault for 3 days. And then I like threw up her nudes just because she was saying that I was crazy. I was trying to like prove like this point here, like, I mean, I didn't have this vocal, thank goodness for Richard Groyper. But look, this lady, Jack, did she not deny on the phone with us? We had a 3-way phone call. I go, why are you sending me nudes? And she goes, I never have sent you a nude ever. We went through this whole thing.
Document it. If you're getting,
I have it all documented already. You think I'm crazy?
Hey, dude.
I've seen her butt.
I can like totally demolish her. I happen to like her.
Okay, but that's neither here nor there. It was because you're giving
look, I already know what to do, and I'm already, believe me. I'm just like, I'm not going to let her like come on and say what she said without me saying what this is silly and ridiculous, but it is entertaining. But that's about the extent of it. I mean, this is like a fake Jerry Springer show, but that woman is literally mentally ill. I'm crazy, yes, but I'm eccentric. But she's accusing me of like, man, this is like really fucked up. I mean,
document it. Contact the.
No, wait a second. Well, hold on. I just told you. I already have that taken care of. But I appreciate your support. I appreciate your support. Really,
I'm supporting on both sides in that I don't know the story.
Support her side. I don't care what you do, but I'm telling you, like, I am innocent. Oh my God.
I'm not saying otherwise.
I mean, and usually it is a low statistic of men that are innocent, but man, this is like a crazy. And I didn't really think. I thought she was crazy and fun, but
all right. Well, hold on.
Wait a second. Wait. I have text messages that Richard Groyper has on his forum on the day that she landed that says, I love you. I don't know if I love Jack Star or you, but I love you, David, and the commander. And I'm sorry that I've been talking to Azagea.
What does that have to do with anything, what you're telling us right now?
Because if you look at No, wait a second.
All right, so it's chaotic.
Will you shut up? You're not letting me say. Come on, look. Don't you want to hear from what I have to say? Is it more interesting to hear what I have to say?
I don't.
Let me finish if you don't mind, please.
Okay.
Thank you. All right. So look, it isn't significant. You don't even know what you're saying. So just stop and let me talk. Thank you.
Oh, yes, sir. Breed Bob. Go on, Mr. Bob.
Who is this person exactly?
I'm a person. You're speaking poorly.
Okay. So look. Anyways, just look. I think she's awesome. I'm just going to try to say something if it's okay. From November 6th to November 13th. That's whenever like we were together. All it was love bombing. Let's go to Oklahoma City together. Just more love, mutual love. And there was some other stuff going on, but there was nothing. I mean, there's no way she could have stayed with me the whole time and hung out. I would go home every night. I live like 25 miles away. I wasn't holding her hostage in a hotel room. Her and her South African friend are concocted this story with Jack. Then they're calling it trafficking. She calls me up and she goes, David, I got 2 tickets. I'm coming out tomorrow at 4 a.m. I'm like, excellent, let's do it. And I even posted in there. You guys just said quit spamming. She said one time to me, she goes, like 5 days before this, David, you know when I come out there that we're not going to be doing like any work. We're going to be like all over each other. And I was like, whoa, no. We
Richard,
actually,
mute
hello?
Richard,
What?
mute him.
Yes.
Mute him.
What is wrong with you guys? Whoa.
Did not
fuck you guys then, man.
Seriously,
Yeah, whatever.
what you're doing is telling just a bunch of content, and then we did this one day, and then when she got mad at me, and then she told me she loved me. That's altogether an interesting story, but there's a crisis at hand. There's a crisis at hand, a possible crisis. Well, no, all I'm saying is if it's been brought up as a possible crisis, like let's pay attention to that. If it's a false crisis, let's pay attention to that. I don't care if she loved you on Tuesday.
Dude man just said that I was concocting the story, and no, many parts of the story I'm hearing for the first time during this stream. And I'm certainly not any part of the concocting, just to let you know. Hi, I'm Jack Star.
Hi, I'm Dana. I mean, look, sorry, I'm not even coming with words because
I'm going to die.
Was just a bit of a cluster.
Everyone's screaming at each other. I'll be dying. Go ahead.
You'll be dying?
I'll be dying in the background. Go ahead. It's fine.
Well,
oh, wait a minute. I just realized, Richard. Go ahead. I'm Bew. That's fine.
No, go ahead.
I realized who the fella is. I know who it is because it was the guy I talked to you about, just in terms of the name you used to call him, and how fascinating the table turns. And I don't know. Do you know what I'm talking about, Richard? I'm talking in code a little bit. Yeah.
Code? What's that?
Well, just because I came down on Richard for being anti-Semitic, there was that, and but he's an interesting fella. I'll tell you that much. You know, I mean,
I am not anti-Semitic. Just since he's brought it up.
Oh, good. It's terrific. It's good to be whatever, wherever they come from.
I make a lot of bad jokes is all. I just want to be sure you heard the right thing. I love all people, especially kikes.
That's not okay. Oh my God. Hi, Jason. Hi, Dari. Lordy Lord. You know what song I was listening to before I got on with you guys? Springtime for Hitler and Germany. Yeah. Some fun.
I sang that once.
Yeah, it's Mel Brooks. A Jewish guy did. It's funny. It's
the Hitler.
Well, I'm not Jewish, so apparently I'm not allowed to make those jokes, but I do pretty good for a goy.
For a goy. Oh, Dari, dear, I love you too. That's very kind. I just wanted to. That was a cluster. It
usually is.
Those are very heavy duty accusations. I take accusations seriously in that, like, okay, if this happened, let's talk about it. If it's a false accusation, I take that seriously too. Call me crazy, but I do.
Yeah, good point. Yeah, I'm on your side there.
Oh, cool. I'm somebody now. My name in print.
Wait, who is Rick?
Come on, what?
Spit Meow said he is racist. I'm not sure who she's talking about.
Oh, well, she's one to talk. She's racist. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but.
Well, she also said abusive, so I think she's referring to Rubini.
Thank you, Dari D.
Who amongst us is not abusive from time to time?
I think we're all just a little casually racist, and I think sometimes that even Dana would admit that it's okay to make funnies about people, how they look, how they culture, how they IQ, and things of that nature. And it's just all in good
the verb of IQ. How do you IQ? All right, but all right.
Hey, the sub-Saharan, I mean, it's like 67 bad. It's really low. I mean, that's anyhow, we were having a good time. Well, we weren't really having a good time talking about accusations or anything like that, but all I'm saying is that sometimes it's kind of funny to joke about things like that. I mean, go ahead.
I I think I agree with you. I mean, I think my whole life being raised in a multicultural home with an Irish mother and an Ashkenazi Jewish father, part of the great fun was in self humor about
Living
who
to
we
the end
were.
of the
And
day.
yeah, I mean, seriously, that there is truisms in cultural stereotypes. Not so much that we need to bombard people with insults, but kind of be lovingly humorous when it's appropriate. And I'm all for that. I think it's really kind of honoring our differences as well as our likenesses. So I'm not of the new woke world at all. So yeah, I celebrate our differences. I think it's
I have
fun.
an astoundingly poor sense of comedic timing because I was sexually assaulted by a police officer.
Oh, jeepers. I don't know. I think are you being truthful?
I'm being mildly exaggerated. It wasn't really an assault. Like, she broke my heart, but it's not really considered to be an assault.
Did she take the
She
night
did
shift to
scare
you?
the shit out of me. No,
You have
carrying
you have
$10,000 in cash, right?
You're
And I
well
didn't-
spoken.
Oh,
What is his name? Yeah, you do speak
Dexter.
well. I mean, in terms
my
of like
English is-
grammatically correct too. That which
Oh.
always is good.
Yeah, I'm a monoglot, but I do speak it well. So she didn't really mean to do what she did, but I was terrified to discover later. My heart nearly stopped when I realized that because I was carrying $10,000 in cash, she could have just taken it and I could have never seen it again. And I was in actual danger of that and didn't realize it while I was talking to these two cops. After these cops had been called on me for a false report, I was at the cash machine with $10,000 in cash at a grocery store in the town west of where I live. And I was trying to, whatever I was doing it. And then I went out to my car and sat in my car with the doors locked and the windows rolled up because I'm holding a bunch of cash. I'm not an idiot. And I'm just sitting there, and all of a sudden I get lights from a handheld on my left shoulder, and that means, I'm in a car in front of a grocery store. Of course, there's a cop here for whatever reason. And then she comes up to me and she tells me that they were called to the scene by some concerned citizen who reported that they saw a man with a weapon at the ATM, and they were asking if it was me. And that pissed me off like no end. I can't even fucking believe it, because for one thing, I don't carry a weapon, and for another, I don't know and will never know until I'm dead. I can check for sure whether or not some idiot called in that they saw a guy with a weapon and they were referring to me, or if it was some other guy who had a weapon and they just got the wrong fucking guy, or if they saw me with money and they made a false report, or if they made a true report and then this lady cop who fucking accosts me in the middle of the night while I got all this money, knowing that because she had this weird smile on her face, it didn't make sense until later, knowing what the situation was, that she knew whatever the fuck was going on, because I don't know, right? So I felt violated by that experience. I don't really blame anybody for it, right? And then she probably feels violated too, because the truth is, I got a thing for cops, and I would be happy to date one, except it's a real commitment to make the sacrifices required to make that work. And plus, I'm seeing somebody, and I happen to like her, so I'm not dating any cops right now. But I wouldn't mind falling in love with a cop, and then the fact that they can just take money and then hang on to it for whatever reason. I don't know. I feel like I was deceived in some way, and so that's something I could talk to a therapist about. But I've worked through it pretty well. I'm just pretty much bringing up the story for dramatic effect.
Could you repeat all of that? I missed it. I missed a couple of details. Sorry.
So I had just happened to have 10 grand in 20s because I had gotten an insurance payout from getting in a car wreck. And after waiting like 2.5 years, I finally got the money, and they gave like $12K, and then I cashed the check and I got it all in cash. Bunch of hundreds, bunch of 20s, and then it was fun for a while. I had like a coffee can stuffed with money. That was cool. If you can never,
You know what I'm picking up on, Jack? You weren't a shy little boy, were you? You told stories, and you still do.
I was a shy little boy because I had
Were
an
you?
injury when I was 5. It cut off the flow of proper oxygen through my sinuses, and that wasn't discovered and corrected until I was in my early 40s. So now I'm really just overachieving, making up for lost time, because I wanted to be able to talk like
I relate.
especially
Oh my
girls.
gosh.
When I was
Wait,
growing up.
I relate. I was a very shy kid, and people don't believe me because I'm a talkaholic. Yes, I was extremely shy.
Yeah.
But I'm
over
like,
it, clearly.
but I overcompensated. It's like, I am here, I am down, and I'm going to talk to everybody I ever meet in the world now, and then I hop on YouTube for just, and everybody's like, this person here's. But yes, I was a shy kid. Well, but you're telling stories. They're interesting.
Well, why not?
Like,
I'm trying to
well, I mean, you run at a higher gear than some, as do I, in that you've got like story after story and content and detail and I'm not even sure where they're coming from, but they're coming and they're interesting, and it's okay. There's no judgment here.
I've been bottled up for a while. Thank you. No judgment from me either. All I do is
Okay,
love a
that's
judgment. I don't think so. Whatever.
All right. Well, I don't know what happened to the young woman. I just wanted to let her know that
She's
she
in jail
has
right now.
people she can talk to, whether it's a true or false accusation. It's neither. That's not for me to speculate upon. It's just
Me either.
there's a much better forum to go to and to really say
It's a
this is what
pretty good
happened to
forum,
me.
though.
Oh yeah.
Well,
I
I mean,
didn't know
it's
that was going to
fun.
happen. See, I tend to agree with you.
Let's
I
If I
think
hadn't,
talk about the fun
in fact,
about the
if you go back and listen to the stream again later, you'll hear me say, "Hey, honey, are you sure you're going there? I didn't know how I was going to spend my afternoon." So you'll notice that I was aware of that issue, and I don't know if you'll thank me or
All
not.
right,
But I
just to
didn't.
clarify, because I did come in late, was she accusing
Yeah.
two folks of doing this to her or one?
I don't know. She might have been
I
in
believe
a
just Mr.
recollective
Ravini
state
won,
where
I
she was
believe.
overlaying her memories of being trafficked in the past, because
Okay.
she recently had an experience, and apparently she didn't like it that much, and apparently neither did he. I wonder why. And then I don't know the full story still to this minute, and I don't really particularly care to need to know. Clearly, though, she needs to tell it. Somehow this bowled up today. I thought it was going to be something else. I didn't really know.
Well, was she received with any compassion initially or ever in this conversation today?
Oh yes, I'm compassionate now. I think I aim to be.
Was there any reason to? I don't know. I'm seriously not judging. I'm just curious. Was there any reason to because I missed it? Was there any harsh words thrown her way that were may have sort of made her feel uneasy?
From us?
Of late
From me?
in general. There was
No, not
definitely
from
harshness
you.
brought in.
Harsh what?
There was definitely harshness brought in. She came in feeling pretty punchy.
Pourquoi?
And,
Okay.
and then
yeah.
she didn't want to talk to the guy because he's in the chat. And then I guess she's in
Right.
the chat. I don't know if they're in the chat at
Right.
the same time, but she was having difficulty connecting back and forth. And when she finally got in, she was a bit on edge, which is not surprising. But I think I was pretty compassionate. I definitely mean to be. And although this is a pretty tense situation.
Why don't you ask her?
She says he is not compassionate. Is she referring to me or him? I'll ask her.
My mother was not Jewish. No, she was Irish Catholic. I was raised Catholic and Jewish. Well, Jewish culturally. Hence the blonde hair and blue eyes. Actually, I had to get that from
I've
both
posted my
sides.
query. That's all right. I think that he was referring to David R. because she was, he says, call the cops. He says, LOLLOLL. And then she says, he is not compassionate, which that would seem in context to be referring to him and not me. I don't know if the chat is the same. Oh, yeah, because their chat is delayed. I'm talking to you.
What
on
is
this.
Could she come back up here and we could kind of just
I don't know. I'll ask her.
get the,
I'll
what
ask
is her, Space Meow Maid?
Space
Yep.
Meow Maid, yes.
Come on up, Space Meow Maid. I'm not a real Jew. I'm a fake Jew. That doesn't even mean anything. I mean, okay.
I don't keep kosher.
Well, you're not Jewish. Why would you?
Well.
Yeah, Catholic and Jewish is a lot of guilt in one place. I got it on
Here's
both
why.
sides.
Because the reasons for the kosher dietary laws, are based in reality. I mean, hello, there is a creator. Hello, there are instructions, right? They're there for a reason.
The instructions
them
are
are pretty
for the
good.
Jews specifically, however.
Well, yeah. Well, exclusively. I didn't see that.
Exclusively, yes, because when
Right.
after
Really?
Christ.
What about circumcision?
Because then
Is
the
that
Christians,
exclusive?
it's not a religious practice outside of Judaism. It's a culture. It's more of a sort of American or Western practice that's done for cleanliness. But the Jews are sort of. It's a law. It's a law.
Right. Well,
for Judaism.
So does that mean that non-Jews are not allowed to keep kosher? Like, come on, I didn't.
No, you're allowed to do anything. No, you're allowed to. You're just not required. You're not. You're allowed to do any of it, but you're not required to. One of the things that Jews do not do is they don't go out of their way to proselytize. They don't try to get you to convert to become a Jew because you're good as a Gentile. You don't need to be a Jew to be like loved by God. You're fine. Just keep being a Gentile.
Is that binary?
So listen, hold up. I've got
I'm not teasing you. I'm actually I'm interested. Is it true that one is either a Jew or a Gentile? Is that a binary thing, or are there gradations of that?
Oh, she left again.
One is a Jew or a Gentile. Jew or not Jew.
Really? So a Gentile has no choice to transition to anything other than a Jew? It couldn't be anything non-Gentile that is non-Jew?
I'm not certain. Like Muslim, is that considered? I don't know. That's a really good question.
Okay.
I'm gonna do some research.
Table that.
But
We'll
I
talk
don't
about
know.
it.
You guys know.
Don't need to talk about that right now.
She's here.
Oh, she's here.
She's gone.
She's-
She keeps
Wait, she's
leaving.
here and she's gone. She does have a very soft voice.
She's right here.
Is she back?
Yep.
Hello.
Space Meow. I can't see your name again. I'm sorry. Let me see your name.
Space Meow Maid.
Space Meow Me. I'm Dana a
That's
little
her
bit.
She keeps leaving. Hold on.
Okay,
Maybe
so
she's
that
probably
sounds-
falling off.
And then she disappeared. Is this the real one? Hello? Hello, are you there?
Hello? Who's calling, please?
Operator.
Operator.
Not ready for a
I'm
close.
not sure if her connection is bad or not, but
I got a theory. I can't attest to it, but it could be that there's some sort of dimensional
Jew or
door.
not Jew? Sorry, I'm interrupting you. Do you guys remember Jew or not Jew on Howard Stern? I love that. Do you guys, anybody, Howard Stern? Okay, Jew or not Jew? Because I knew most of them. And that's a question my kids are like, did you know she is Jewish? Did you know? Because my kids are 3/4 Jewish because I married a Jewish guy. So yeah.
I guess so.
Yeah. All right. Did she boot again?
No,
That happens all the time.
she's up here. She's on panel. I don't know if she can.
As soon as she comes on and acknowledges identity, I'll just mute my microphone. You can talk to her. She's nervous. She's shy. Who amongst
She
this
keeps coming on and then leaving? So
could be psychotronic attack. Donna, do you know about the psychotronic attack?
Donna is not my name. No, I missed it. Only because I fixated on you saying my name incorrectly. Dan?
I apologize. My mouth is a little dry.
It's a weird name.
Nobody
gets it.
My name is Michael Clifford, and it's Dana.
Yeah,
no,
I go by
Dana. Yeah. Hi,
it's
Dana.
spelled like Dana, but it's Dana.
Right. Yeah, I can see. Now that makes sense now. Why?
Yeah. See? Yeah. Yeah.
No, I've heard of your name. I just haven't met one before, and my mouth is dry. I don't usually talk.
Yes, your mouth is dry. Did you take pills?
Not today, no.
What's your mouth dry for? What happened?
I've been vaping like a chimney, and I'm out of water.
Well, oh, that'll do it. Get some water. Come back. We'll wait.
I thought, well, actually, yeah, maybe she has to come on when I'm not here. Okay, so I'll mute. I'll be right back.
No, she doesn't seem to have any.
She was on before.
With
there
you?
she is. Hi, honey.
Word of advice: somebody who's feeling sensitive about being sexually traumatized, don't call her honey, unless you're a female. That's just my 2 cents. Although maybe I'm wrong. You would have to ask her. Is that okay with you that he calls you honey? Is she here?
She keeps disconnecting, so I'm not sure if that's a. Hold on, let me kick her off, and then she can come back, and hopefully it will connect because it kept saying her device was disconnected, and then it would come back, and then I would put her on, and then she would go off again, on and off, on and off, on and off. So we'll see if she can come back up. If it will work.
I don't mind the skies. Ding ding ding. Everybody's quiet. What happened?
I was just waiting for her to come back up to see if she would or not.
But it got so quiet.
I'm scared.
That was very vulnerable and honest of you.
Can you hear me? Hello? And she's gone. Oh, okay. I don't know what's happening. I guess it's her connection or something like that. Because every time
that's unfortunate. That's it. That's maybe you have too many folks on panel. I could hop off. Please say, Dari D says, Dana a little bit. Please, Dana a little bit. Dari says, please say something fairy-like for me. Let's see. Let me think of something. Let me think. This is more like Glinda the Good Witch of the North, but You've had the power all the time. Just lick your heels together 3 times and say, there's no place like home. That's not really a fairy. She's a good witch. All right, boys and girls, this is Miss Bleep, because I can't tell you guys my last name. And everybody, I want you to sort of find the part of you where you're most cozy inside. Where is that part of you resting? Where do you feel most secure? I want you to go there and be with your most easy place.
Hello.
Hi.
And she's gone.
And she's gone.
I don't think it's working for whatever reason. I think it's probably her internet because it keeps disconnecting, or she's disconnecting. I don't know.
I wonder if you have too many folks on.
I don't think so.
You can hold 6.
Yeah.
I mean, in terms of her connection, that's probably. What do I know? I don't know this kind of stuff.
Boy.
It's like geography. I don't know geography, and I don't know computers. See?
Well, you remember Jew or no Jew? I got a little game here called Beer or No Beer.
Okay, bring it.
I got cans of fluid. I'm going to consume at least one of them.
Oh,
beer or no beer?
I'm not knowledgeable about beer. I'm not knowledgeable. I'm just try another topic. I'm knowledgeable about Jews or not Jews.
Well, where's the lady? I thought she was supposed to be in here talking.
I'm right here. What are you saying?
Well, when I left the area, we were talking about somebody, but perhaps we forgot about her. Has she not connected? I don't know. I could try calling her. I hope she's not in crisis. Fuck.
Wait, do you have her? Do you have a way to get a hold of her?
Well, yeah.
You should Voxer her. We just talked to her via Voxer.
I did.
Thank you, Dari D. I used to be a thespian in high school and college, but I don't. Okay. I think it would be fun. I'm talking here. Sorry. What? Oh, let's do movie lines and name what that movie comes from. I'm walking here. Anybody? Oh my gosh, he's calling her.
Yes.
Hello.
What is happening?
He's on the phone.
But she went away.
He probably put us on mute.
He's probably trying to get her permission first to say let's do it this way.
Oh, Daisy. Okay, now I'm okay. Thank you, Daisy. So now that the plot thickens, and I was picking up on that, Daisy. Okay.
Here we are with Space Meow Maid, which just between you and me, it's not my favorite name for her, but that's what she's.
Right, just between you and me, because nobody else is here. Isn't that great? When it was just like that confidentiality. Yes, Jason, Midnight Cowboy. I'm walking here.
Okay, here we have a problem. You can hear her, but she can't hear you. Hang on, honey. All right, say something, please. Anyone will do.
Hello?
Did you hear that?
Barely.
I can't hear the other speakers when I'm on your phone. And my
panel,
signal
can you hear her?
Is bad because every time I get into the panel, it just kicks me back out.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what we thought. Can she hear us?
She cannot hear you, apparently. And then I'll see what I can do about that. In the meantime.
So I don't think it is my signal because I don't know why it would just keep me in the waiting room. Like it just keeps kicking me back into the waiting room. And it seems like if my signal was the problem, I wouldn't be able to go into the waiting room. But I don't know.
Let me try dropping off and see if that will help. Because I'm just sitting here looking cute. So I have no purpose.
Okay. Wait, I didn't see your face. Oh, you are sitting there looking cute. Jack Star has my hairdo, don't you think, guys? Don't you think? I know it's Drew Barrymore, but come on. All right, hold up.
And now everyone's gone.
What happened? Something must have happened. Well, maybe it indicates I need to get back to my paperwork.
Did you just hijack my stream?
Me?
Yeah.
How would I do that? Is that a thing? I want to learn how. Wait, is nobody here? Just you and me?
How did you do that?
I didn't do it. It wasn't me. I don't know if I did it. I'm pretty, wow, I know a thing or two about stuff like this. I don't. Where'd everybody go?
I'm not sure. I'm waiting for someone to pop back up.
Well, I'm somebody. Excusez-moi s'il vous plaît. How about that?
Well, I meant like I expected Jackstar and Meow Maid to pop back up, but they all left. Everyone just bailed. I don't know what to do. Spook Cat left. She said stepping down, she thought that would help. It doesn't help.
It doesn't help, Spook Cat. Richard doesn't want just down a little bit up here. He wants a Spook Cat and he wants a Jack. I get it. I know I'm not the star. I'm just B material.
But
I
you
get
wanted
it.
to talk to her.
I did.
Oh wait, hold on. Someone else is coming up. Go ahead.
I'm scared, Daddy.
Oh, it's Angie, baby. You're a special lady. Oh, she's got. Oh, it's just you living in a world of make believe. You know that song?
Good Lord.
I'm back.
You're hopping around worse than Jackstar's story.
Someday my prince will come.
What were you saying about your story?
I said it was bouncing around like a fucking rabbit.
Hello.
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 I'm present.
Can you hear
again.
Space Meow Maid?
Where have you been? Tell us about
I was
your
just on the phone
travels.
with her and then hung up on, which always makes my fucking day.
Dari D, I'm crazy about you. Dari D is making my day, guys. Okay, take a look at what Dari D just wrote, and I want all of you to take notice and model after. She's the role model. Go ahead and say lovely things to Dana, make her day, and life will be good again.
It's just doing the same thing. It just keeps booting her off constantly.
So do the phone call thing again.
Well, I can do that. Hang on. There are some challenges with that because then you're going to hear yourself echo because my microphone will pick up both. But I don't know how to patch. I'm not set up for this. I mean, I can talk to her. You can hear my side of the conversation only.
Richard, will you sing "Someday My Prince Will Come" like I just did, like Dari D asked me to do? Let's hear your version. Come on, Richard, you can do it. Someday my prince will come.
Okay, so she's there, sitting there long enough. She's there.
Carrie White.
I'm not sure that.
Apparently, she can't hear anything, or she's not saying anything, or whatever.
Oh wait, she just said something. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Hello, I think.
Huh?
Oh. Yeah, it works.
Working.
Is she here?
I can hear you all.
Oh wow, it's happening, you guys! It's all happening. All right, talk.
I don't know what you'd like to know.
Well, all right. So my name is Dana, and I just was hopped in kind of midstream while you guys were talking about some heavy duty topics, and I wanted to see if you were okay first and foremost, and also if you need some guidance in terms of, reporting this. What you're saying has happened to you would be really, if you need some guidance. There are some of us who are in the know. I'm one of them. I can't provide any psychotherapy on YouTube, but I could, kind of steer you in the right direction for outside help, which I would recommend you do. Either way, whatever's happening, I can tell you're going through a rough time.
Well, thank you for that offer, Dana. That's very kind of you, and I definitely appreciate your knowledge on the matter. I have made a report to the FBI Cybercrimes Division and Human Trafficking Division.
Okay.
And I have, when you're asking me, am I okay? Well, no, I'm not.
Tell me what you mean by that. When you say you're not okay, tell me what that means to you.
Well, I'm in a safe place now, but I am still being cyber stalked and harassed by that person that you were talking to earlier. So
the person, person who was very, very talkative, Rupini fella?
yes.
Okay. All right. And you were still in contact? Is he in contact with you and it's not wanted by you?
Yes, I
Okay.
am not in contact with him. He has made multiple YouTube personalities to harass me on this platform, and there are 4 other platforms that he also does this on. He also abuses and harasses Jack Star on a regular basis too, and I don't know why, but Jack just keeps answering the phone.
I'm not sure. Oh, Jack, who I'm talking to as well. Okay.
Jack Star.
Is he,
Yeah,
maybe
he's right
Jack
here as
Star
well.
is not feeling threatened, but you are feeling threatened. Is that possible?
You know, I think that Jack Star did just this morning tell me that he was feeling threatened. So I mean, I don't think it's just me. I do not believe that.
And are you and Jack? Clearly he has you have a way of getting a hold of each other, and you have a friendship or a history of knowing each other outside of here.
Yeah, we've been dating for 3.5 years.
Okay, so and you're currently dating?
Yeah, I think by definition, yeah. I mean, there's a plan to rendezvous in the future at an agreed upon date and time. So yeah, that is dating.
So, and you're in agreement with I'm so sorry, Meow Maid.
No,
correct?
No, Ms. Maid is her name. Ms. Maid.
All right, are you in agreement with her?
No,
Ms. Maid.
no. Several aspects of her story don't make any sense to me, so I can't really agree. I'm not saying she's lying. I'm saying I don't understand a lot.
She and you and she are kind of a couple or on again. I don't really know. But you're a friend.
Oh, we're intimate. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So, and you're a friend, and your friend and Ms. Meow is
and I'm not Ms. Maid. Ms. Maid. MS.
Is well, no, it's neither here nor there.
MAID.
She's struggling.
Okay.
Okay.
Is she struggling? No.
She's struggling because she's expressing that she's struggling, and that's good enough for me that you're struggling.
Agreed.
The content of why she's struggling is not as important right now as you just acknowledging
I thought I was.
Well, but when you're a little boy and you're on your bike and you fall down, go boom, and you bang your body up, and you go to your mom or your dad and say, look at my knee and look at my elbow, and everything is all bruised up and bloody. This is not the time for mom or dad to say, let's talk about how this was done. Let's talk about gravity, and let's talk about whether or not you're lying. Hold up, just listen for a second. Just listen.
Right,
what we all human beings need when we're hurting, even if we don't, let's just say that I insulted you. I don't even get it that I insulted you, but you say, I'm feeling kind of bummed out by what you said, Dana. All that matters is that I hear you and go, oh, okay, I insulted you. Let me, I don't even know why, but I feel bad that you're feeling bad. I'm going to validate you. I feel bad that you fell off the bike. Let me hug you. Let me give you a Band-Aid, and let's read a book and have some chocolate milk, whatever. Let me comfort you first, and we'll figure out the logistics of it. The truth, don't even go into whether it's valid. All we need is validator feelings.
That is wonderful advice. You're right.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's really good. I'm going to remember that for a while. In fact, I'm probably going to download this and make it a ringtone. I'm not going to
Well, it's for good measure for like all people. We all need, if we're hurting, it doesn't matter that I don't believe that you're really hurting. All I know is she's expressing hurt. She's expressing hurt. And if we don't agree that the thing that happened to her should have hurt her, it's like saying to your little kid, you fell down. It's not that big of a deal. I don't even think you fell down. Okay. All that matters is she's hurting. Her knee is hurting. Her elbow's hurting. Her heart is hurting. Her mind is hurting. She's saying, I'm hurting. And we can go, I get it. I'm here.
And even in the circumstance where the person is consciously feigning pain, which I'm not saying it happens, but let's say it happens, even then is not the time to call them on, is it?
then if they're feigning pain, there's a reason they're doing it, and it's usually pain induced in some kind of emotional injury.
Yes.
So if I say, if I feel embarrassed and I say I can't join you guys because I have a stomach ache, I might not really have a stomach ache, but I'm emotionally not doing too well, and so I would want somebody to say, hey, you doing okay? Well, let me sit next to you. You know, that's okay. We're going to be okay together. It doesn't matter if you don't get it, that she is uncomfortable with this person. It doesn't matter. The content, the story itself doesn't matter as much as right now she's holding up her white flag, like Gary did. I don't know if you know who Gary is.
No,
Gary's another fella. He's a friend of ours, but he would hold up his white flag and say, "I'm hurting. I need help."
A white flag.
And that was and that was my
I'm
entrance.
Get one of them.
Okay, so see, we should pass out white flags. So what it means when you're hurting, I need some help, SOS, and.
Well, I'm thinking more of those penalty flags that they use in soccer. I mean, they see something, they throw on the screen. Yeah.
Right. Okay. Okie doke, artichoke. You can do that too, but you can also just say, all that matters is what you're experiencing, and what your experience is important. And let's tomorrow do some resolute, like solving the problem. But today,
well, you're right. I completely agree,
hurting.
and I don't mean to contradict you when I say that I'm looking for the flag so I can hold it up as a visual cue, because I've been encountering a lot of people in my life who don't want to be interrupted for whatever reason. And I've found it difficult to do anything to get them to slow their roll when they're doing something untoward. But I realized recently a visual cue would work, because a lot of times it's far more effective than anything auditory sometimes.
Well, I mean, a visual cue, great. If you literally want to get a white flag, wonderful. I'm using it. I'm using it metaphorically, just saying. Great, you could use. There's nothing wrong with making it real. Also, there's an Uncle Moishi in here. I love it. That's so fun.
Beanie's real uncle.
Not a friend of mine.
Uncle Moishi. Boy, do I have problems to tell you. You wouldn't believe. Oy vey's mir, it gets worse and worse. I wake up, I'm worried. I go to bed, I'm worried.
For real.
He looks very ethnic. All right, we're moving on. Oy vey, that was a huge schnoz. Anyhow.
Oy vey's mir, oy gewollt. That's what I'm going to say to you guys. Okay.
Hey, how do I paste a letter? I wrote a letter to this Jew. I'm going to paste it somehow.
To a Jew. A letter to a Jew.
Yeah, it was tongue in cheek. I mean, it's funny. But
did you say, hey, wait a minute. Hey, I can't think. I'm just coming up with some good Jew joke, and I don't have one. Not at the moment, but it'll come, and I'll tell you when.
I created something I don't think has ever existed before. It was basically a really thinly veiled fuck you, because the person I used to play poker with years ago, and I ran across an email address in my email box, and I just dropped him a line, see how he's doing, and it went downhill from there. It was nuts. I don't quite understand exactly how bad it went wrong, but at the end of it, the end of the email chain was this triple page terror feature where I said nothing bad, but it was clear that I didn't give a rat's ass if he ever responded again, and he didn't, which was at that point was my goal. And then that was the last time I had any contact with any Jews in verbal written form. And then here, I guess I was just in a room full of them. I go, okay, that's cool. I mean, it doesn't.
Well, you're playing poker, Hello, we Jews are good at the. Actually, no, this Jew's not good at poker, but my dad. Good Jew sounds like it could be a Broadway hit. That does sound like it could be a Broadway hit. Start writing it, Lost Boy. That sounds good.
I might.
Oh, do I have aches and pains to tell you about, all of you? I got out of bed this morning. I'm all right. Sorry, I'm doing my ex-husband's grandmother. Oh, damn.
Do we want the email or do we want the response?
No, you cannot have any more antidote stories. You can. Okay. I take it back. I'm a bossy Jew.
I'm really looking for a way to share this share screen feature. I just found it today, and before I shared an email, and now I want to share something else.
Okay, wait. I just realized I'm going off on a tangent, and she is here. Why don't we talk? Yeah, and I was talking to her, and I'm very ADHD. Yeah, she's here, and honey, I'm going to call you honey because I'm a female who's. And I hope that's okay. But I did want to address that if somebody, you guys are dating, whatever. I thought you were just acquaintances, so that's different. All right.
Well, it's been a few years.
Okay. As long as you're a guy, as long as she's okay with it. It is a different age. It's a different day and world. But I would, look, you can get I'm Dana a little bit. My name's spelled like Dana. Maybe somebody can put my email in the. I can put it in private chat.
Day of the Beauty Lovers.
Yeah. Yeah.
Where is Asuka? Like, they've been quiet for a minute.
Thank you, Dana.
Some server mainframe.
Probably.
You're very welcome.
I think Asuka's a bot.
That's my Jewish dog.
Shut that Jew dog up.
Oh God! Is it a Jewish dog?
Azure hasn't made his way over here yet, so I'm impressed.
Only the best dogs. Only the best dogs are Jewish.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
Good. Good. Thanks.
What dog is it?
I've got that one is the Shih Tzu Maltese mix, and the other one is my Labrador. She's a terrific. I'm certain she's Jewish. She's very polite. She's a little in your face. Mm-hmm. She insists on having food, the best food at all times. Oh, Winston, you just came. All right, guys. Anything else? I did want to help out, but seriously, if you can, I'll put my email in the private, and you can contact me, and I can sort of steer you in some right direction, even just if you want somebody to talk to. Okay.
Very nice. Thank you, Dana. That's a very kind offer. I appreciate that a lot.
My pleasure. Oh, Angela Critters is here. Hold up.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God.
I agree. I think we are all yucking it up while she's suffering. Are you? So.
Who gone?
Are you?
That's Jack Star's gong.
How big is your gong, Jack Star?
Okay, it's in chat now.
My God, you all make me sick. I was quiet. I was trying to hear someone out.
Somebody had to ask. It sounds like a big gong. So
big enough that I don't need to compensate for it.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
It's so small that it fits in his cell phone.
Oh my.
What?
That's terrible.
How did that?
Is it?
Are we talking about the same?
It really
is. Is that terrible?
By the way, space.
Oh, she was talking about the gong. I thought I meant my penis. Okay, sorry.
What?
I thought we were talking about my cock. Maybe it was just me. Oh.
What? Wow.
I'll teach you some Yiddish. The Yiddish word's a lot more adorable than cock. You can just use schmuck or schlong or putz. There you go. Any of those, they all mean.
I wanted to be evocative of the rooster itself.
Cock.
Penis.
Cock. Go ahead.
Richard. Hocus pocus. Because it makes magic. Never mind.
Angie, are you high on some kind of drugs?
I am really not high.
Are you sleepy or something?
I'm not sleepy either. I don't feel good. I think I caught your fucking cold.
Mm-hmm.
My cold? You mean my delicious COVID? Go ahead, Jackster.
COVID, yes.
Okay, I got a letter. I got my Jew letter. It's up. It's.
Where did really she go again? She's gone again.
I have a terrible.
Hey, Jack Star.
Like 5 minutes ago.
I put my email in the private chat. If you could pass that on to Meow Maid.
Thank you. I will.
Appreciate it very much.
I can talk to you too. You're very nice.
You may.
Thank you.
Certainly.
I don't know about what.
I'm not taking your wrench. This
Jew
is
or not Jew?
That Asuka.
I don't think I'm a Jew. I don't know. I am cut though, so it must be for something.
It's important to know. Now that I know about that.
Well,
yeah, I know. Right?
I feel so much closer to you.
A little too close. There we go. It's true. I'm a little thick-skinned.
Not I, said the duck.
What else do we have to talk about? I mean, as fascinating as it is. Oh, there she is. I'll just play her. What the hell? Why not? Oh, Sorcerer Hour coming to an end. She might be speaking any second now.
No, it's not that at all. I'm not guilting you or anything like you're guilting
Why
me.
are you being mean to Dari?
I'm not being mean. I just gave Azuka something that he's loved and he's lusted after for all these long years. And
you wrenched Asuka?
Yeah, I mean, he's been.
Wait, does Dari still have her wrench though? However,
yes, I didn't take it away from her. I think she thought that I was supplementing the ranks of the wrench because she had failed me or something, and that's not it at all. I think Azuka has waited long enough, 2 years, to finally be bestowed with the royal.
Did Asuka want it?
The big thick one. Yeah, he wanted the big thick one, and he got it right.
Did we confirm that Asuka is male or female? Didn't we not know yesterday or 2 days ago?
It's a he, she. It's I'm not sure what it is. It could be both. It could be.
I have transitioned. I am a woman now.
There you
do we hear? Could we hear you roar in numbers too big to ignore?
Asuka was a girl, but I kept getting told I was wrong. So
Azuka. What kind of name is that? Azuka. I don't know.
An awesome name.
Who's talking about a cock?
You.
I have messages from Space Meow Maid in the background.
Oh.
Would you like to hear them?
Yes, I would, please.
All right, silence.
Silence. Don't cry for me, Argentina.
This app is terrible.
Do that thing anymore with you, and I can't really I just feel completely disrespected by you talking about your cock on YouTube while
how dare I
are asking me questions about getting fucking sex leave. That this is
that sounds like
disgusting. Fun. You'll feel better. Maybe that'll comfort you.
Oh,
you know.
Oh, I know. I feel comforted.
Make fun of me getting assaulted.
Is that what I was doing?
Call me names.
I really don't think
fun
so.
Of my genetic heritage, my ancestors.
No.
That'll make you feel safer. Or better yet, why don't you just go talk to the guy that assaulted me some more? Go give him more audience and more attention. That'll make you feel safer.
Well.
Sorry,
right.
Sorry.
I want to hear that again.
Asking about your gong, like not your strong, but your gong.
Wait, hold up. Jackstar, are you playing that? That's Meow. Don't correct me. Meow Maid, Ms. Whatever. That's her voice. She's speaking to you in a private, and we're listening.
It's not private at all.
What do you mean?
Not private at all.
You just said yes.
Well, she said things to me that I would immediately announce to everyone that I know that she had just said them to me, because whatever she had just said was immensely disrespectful to myself and not something that I feel would be like an intimate message. It'd be more like a message from their abuser to their victim.
Hold that. Oh, I hear you, but I just
and then she just vanished from the chat.
It was a conversation between. Hold on. That was a conversation between you and her, correct?
Not really a conversation. They're just messages that she just sent to me.
That was an interaction between you. There was an interaction between you and her, and
it's
we're
not
all
interactive
listening
though.
to her.
It's push to talk. Like she was just here in the chat, and then she didn't want to talk here anymore. And then she ran away from the chat.
Remember she fell off her bike? Do you remember she fell off her bike today?
I don't
remember.
No, I don't.
Yes, she told you. Remember, she's holding the white flag and saying, "I'm hurting."
No, I don't remember that. When did
you were about to buy a white flag?
Yeah, but I hadn't done so yet, and I didn't hear from her that she was actually that at all, because, well, it didn't seem that way. I had just listened to it.
Some of our words for it. She was hurting, and if we don't know for sure, believe it, because all that matters is not. Remember, it's not if she's hurting for reasons that would hurt you, a valid reason. All that matters is it hurt her, and that's all that matters. It's her experience.
I think I agree with you, and I think that the reason why I'm not immediately playing this again over and over and over for everyone is that now that I've heard it for the first time, I guess it could be that she's expressing hurt, and then I don't think she's going to care that I'm expressing to you that she's expressing hurt by playing her message, because I don't know if she thought it was going to be private anyway. Like when I was using this app with her for years, it like 2 years went by before I realized, hey, her 20-year-old son is listening to all these messages, because she just told me that he says that I sound sinister, which was a real shock. Oh, hey, Donna's gone. That's too bad.
Or better yet, go talk to the guy that assaulted me some more. Go give him.
Well, I guess I'm not allowed to talk to him, or what? I don't know.
Angie, it looks like you scared her off. Is it because I had my name changed to Cock?
I don't know. I'm thinking it might be me. I mean, I don't know. I've been pissing off people all week.
You were very belligerent just now, and
people are pretty tense.
I don't know. I mean, I was only trying to help her.
I mean, I'm a fan of Jack Star, so there you go.
I'm sorry, what, Angie?
I said I'm one of your biggest fans. So.
Yeah. Well, thanks.
Well, wait a minute. Wait.
Do I know you're writing under another name or what?
Now, wait. Hello. Wait.
Angie was telling me what she likes.
Angie has a penchant for telling everyone that she's their biggest fan.
I'm on Bell Gab as Angie from New Jersey.
So is everyone? Okay. Are you?
Thanks, appreciate it.
Hold on. Are you saying that everyone from Bell Gab you're the biggest fan of? Because
oh hell no, there's only three: you, Jack Star, and Raleigh. That's it.
Because every time I'm around,
it's only three.
Man.
How is it everybody? It's only three. I swear to God.
I'm crying.
I don't know who Riley is.
Crying penis tears.
Raleigh Squirrel.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I've seen that name. I don't know who that is, but I mean, I've seen their posts. So okay.
He's the guy that pranked George Cinda all the time.
Okay, I didn't really know that, but I've heard of that. I didn't follow the Cinda thing. It's not my cup of tea.
Yeah.
She's saying it was private.
What is private?
Is that true?
Private?
The conversation that you played?
I guess it is now. Do I gotta pay a penalty or something?
Oh no, I'm just saying that's what she's saying.
Okay, well, okay, cool. I'm not allowed to tell you that. I don't know what. Oh yeah, she says she can't do it anymore. Boo.
Daisy, there's only three people I really like fangirl over.
I mean, maybe she can't do it anymore. She should have gone to some psychotherapy for the last year and a half, like I've been suggesting. And then maybe she shouldn't have, I don't know, gone to Dallas alone. Maybe she shouldn't have done this and that. So, okay. It's private. Okay. Hopefully it'll be private from now on. What do you think?
Mixie? Who's Mixie?
I think that's what he calls Ms. Maid.
A pet name.
Well, I am disappointed that she can't hang on to the stream long enough to have a conversation, and she can't bear to talk to this guy. And then at every opportunity, she's given an option to talk to somebody about it, and she hasn't yet. Although I guess she's got an email address now, so we'll see where that goes. Or actually, I'll see where that goes, and then I won't talk about it because, yeah, duh.
So how are you, Angie? Are you doing a stream tonight?
Probably going to do one later. We're going to do it on vampires and the people who love them.
The vampire.
The vampire, yes.
Oh.
Sorry, did I belch the microphone?
No, you didn't. No, not at all. No, of course not.
Hi, I'm Hungarian. Welcome back.
Oh, good to meet you, Hungarian. All right, well, just real quickly, my kids called, and they're going to be home in like 4 more hours. They've been driving all day long.
Do they play chess?
My son does. Yeah.
Is he any good?
Yeah, he's really good, actually.
Sweet.
Yeah. I have a family who plays chess. Come on in, kitty cat.
Say what you want about the Jews. At least they got that right.
See, the intellect is intact. So just real quickly, be sensitive when somebody's hurting. You don't have to understand or get it why they're hurting. Just get when you fall off your bike. Winston, knock it off. Nobody wants to hear your sniffle pop. When they're hurting, you remember what it's like to feel pain, and you just want somebody to go, "Oh, I can tell you're hurting."
Well,
I don't agree that you should be hurting. I don't agree you should be hurting. You shouldn't be hurting. It's not going to help me.
Well,
I know, but
I actually believe that she's hurt by me playing that message on the stream. Like, I don't think that hurts anything. I guess we might have a different opinion. I mean,
get
it
her
doesn't hurt me.
permission. Maybe get her permission before you play a private conversation.
It wasn't a conversation, though. She was just announcing that she couldn't be on the stream. If it was a conversation, she would have had it with me while we were here.
But it was intended for one person, you.
Well, I don't know that. I guess now I do.
Oh, we all do, because she left it on your.
It's an assumption I don't tend to make. I'm actually under surveillance a lot, so.
She didn't. Well, maybe. I mean, I didn't listen to it with my whole heart and soul, but it didn't sound like she was saying, "Hey, do me a favor, pop this on Richard Goiper's chat, and then play it for everybody to hear."
I am going to notice that I didn't actually know the content of the messages, and it was done out of expediency, not of any desire to out her or to dox her or to make her uncomfortable. I figured she'd know by now after the things I've said, both in and out of places, that I tend to broadcast things that have been said to me to everybody, because everybody needs to hear what I have to say, I guess. Well, anyway, I didn't intend to say anything that was meant to be intended privately. And if the things that she just said were meant to be private, I'm going to transcribe them and put them in a poem, because some of the things I heard, I was quite shocked by. That now that I know that's private, I won't play it again. And it wasn't like I was trying to embarrass her. I just thought it would be expedient for her to explain why she's in and out of chat and acting like she can't talk. All right, good time.
They take everybody's money. They never give it back.
Is this a segue?
So the Jew down the well.
Oh my.
Somebody can be free. You must have it by its heart.
2021, starting off right.
If you see the Jew coming, you must be careful of his feet. You must grab him by his mind.
I don't actually know if I can sit through this again. I've kind of had my fill of that song, just in general, and I think finished. There's actually more. There's another 20 minutes of rare Richard Goiper footage. Whatever. Save some for the next clip show for him. I hope you enjoyed that. I actually learned a little bit. I don't really want to talk about it, I guess. Kind of busy compartmentalizing it into my subconscious so I can call it again for future use later. But I don't want to cogitate upon it, about what I just saw. Oh, not my favorite time of life. Not really at all. How are you? I see there's 3 people. I don't know who they are. They're probably court order reporters, that kind of thing. There was something else I was going to play. What was it? Oh, loud. I don't feel like playing a loud music video, and then I don't have any other content to do. I'm not sure how I can keep up this breakneck pace of an hour a day every 12 hours. It's kind of draining. I don't know. I've got a lot of other older stuff that I could repackage. I could just, be more high energy and go live every day. A little bit difficult when I don't know what's actually going on, and then I'm supposed to talk to a lawyer and might be going to trial, and then have all this other stuff going on. So talking out my ass 12 hours or every 12 hours might not be the best agenda to have, but it's what I got so far. What else was there? I do. Oh, there's this other bit of content I'm going to do later, so I want to do that. It's not that I just got to fill time. There's actually stuff I want to talk about. There's this one of them, not a tarot reader, but they got like little messages on index cards, and they shuffle them and shit. But it could easily be a force. It could just be like passing messages back and forth through some sort of digital underground of message passaging of people who are not supposed to talk to each other. And I saw this one, and there were all these messages that were very much maybe directed at me. I don't want to be so grandiose to say they're all about me, but some of them were, and I was going to talk about those, which I'll have to do later because I'm just I'm so tired. It's 4:45 in the morning here. I don't know what I was doing, scheduling a live stream at fucking 2 in the morning. It's like whatever. Should have been born at a reasonable time. So that's about it. Unless anybody's got a request or anything, I don't think there's anybody willing to answer any questions. Oh wait, that's right. I can't read them here for some reason. They don't show up. I'll have to look here first. It could be it could be you're all chatting away, and I don't even know. It's odd how that works. Yep, there's one. Nope. Where is it? Come on, fucker. Oh my god. Did I really just spend 2 hours of my life doing this? Whatever. Okay. All. Let's see them. Like, share, subscribe. Oh. Oh. Did he? Well, it's a shame. I don't get messages. I wonder if there's somebody that's deleted or blocked. Let's take a look. Is there a block list? I don't know. No, not there. Not there. Well, I'm gonna look into that. I tried to unblock everybody. I don't think anybody's blocked. Maybe there's some mix up with the emergency, the no contact thing. I don't think I'm contacting anybody. I'm trying to. So if I contact you, I